Great Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
We're here. Don't worry. Don't you worry about that. Everybody's here. Present.
And I be catching them northern pipe like on the 10-pound test. Smoke sex, never fast, take a guess. I be the early morning stone pimp.
I was telling my wife last night. I said, I think that if Kid Rock, and I know he's a political firecracker, people get mad. I don't want to talk to him about politics. I think if Kid Rock knew that some jabroni in Tampa, Florida was using this song for his intro to his radio show, I think he would make it a point to stop by the studio and come see us while he's in town on May 19th.
You think so?
This is such a random, old, forgotten Kid Rock song with people, like other bands are on it. This dude from the band called Howling Diablos from Detroit is on it. I think he would get such a kick out of it. If we could just get the word to Mr. Bob Ritchie, I think he'd come by and say hello when he's in town in the first couple weeks of May.
Hit him up on Twitter, listeners. You heard the man. But do you think he's past this part of him where he doesn't want to go back to that and like acknowledge it and stuff? Okay.
No, I think he's so far past it that he could go back to it, if that makes sense. I think he's done so much where he's not trying to like recreate himself as a new person that he can now go back to his early days, which if you go back to like his first album, like it had no semblance of rock in it at all. It was just a straightforward rap album.
Didn't he have like a Vanilla Ice high top fade type thing?
And
right?
I want to say that he believes that Vanilla Ice, in the words of the great Soulja Boy, stole his whole effing flow with stealing the high top deal.
Really?
Like he was doing that in the back streets of Detroit years before Vanilla Ice ever blew up. And
Stolen Valor.
It really is stolen, whatever the hell that is. This is Senning Show. My name is John Senning. He is Dizzy. Thank you so much for being here. Find a way to participate in the program. You can call us on the telephone, 800-771-1025. You can hit us up on social media at The John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor. You can also watch the program. We come with the no promises at all guarantee every single day. You can watch the stream. We just can't tell you if it's going to be any good at this point. Hopefully, we're turning a corner. But if you go to 1025 The Bone on YouTube, shout out to the folks already in there. I see a Ready Samedi. You see, does that sound familiar right off the gate?
That's been in there.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. We almost.
Either way, there's a bunch of people already in there, and you can chat with them. We call it the Vroom Vroom Room. I got the word yesterday because I try to pay attention to the chat, but sometimes it doesn't work for me to pay close attention to it.
Right.
But I every night I talk to Trent. I talk to my nephew every night. He calls me, even if it's just 5-10 minutes. He goes,
"That's awesome! I never knew that."
He goes, "Why didn't you?" Why didn't you shout me out, big dog?" I said, well, what do you mean? He goes, I was in the chat. He was in the chat? I was in the chat all afternoon. I was like, first of all, what the hell are you doing in there? And secondly, you got to let me know. So he might be back up in there today. So if you do see, I don't know if it's probably Trouble Trent.
Okay.
Probably Trouble Trent. But yes, my nephew may very well be in there. And if I see anybody doing anything not above board, I'll hunt you down and kill you. That's really all there is to it. I got a bunch of things on my mind. I don't even really know where to begin. I was told right before we hit the air that I was being sexually objectified by one of my coworkers here today. Yeah. So I don't know if I need to go down to Joja's office and have a talk because I'm feeling a little unsafe, to be completely honest with you.
In Monica's defense, she kept reiterating, he's married. I love Danielle. He's married. But, boy... You're not sitting in a puddle right now?
It is a little. It's a little gooey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's a hell of a snail trail you left behind there. Look at that. Yeah, well, Monica's a great friend, and thank you to her and all the other nice people that have been complimentary of something that I didn't think I wanted to do. I haven't come out and said it yet. I just posted a picture on my Instagram, and I said, Pat did me a favor. I'm very glad that this happened.
Yeah.
I feel reborn. I feel free. I feel like a new man. So it really was a bizarre blessing in disguise.
Can we address the elephant in the room?
I don't know what the elephant in the room is, but yeah.
You divorced now? Like
after yesterday?
Yes, after the debacle of yesterday. It's so much wrong.
It's
with the short beard too.
I will tell you, the ring's still not on today, so that's they just keep falling off. No, everything's fine. The problem is I'm just a dumbass. Like when you do something wrong and you have no leg to stand on, it's the worst place to be in. Like, I love to do something that I feel I have an argument for. But when you just do something stupid and borderline inconsiderate, as I would call it, for no other reason than just your own absent-mindedness, like, you have nothing to do. All I can do is just apologize and hope to move on. And I don't know that we've crossed that hill quite yet, but hopefully tonight we can bury the hatchet officially.
It's day 2 of the beard.
Yes, day 2, full day 2 of this version of me.
Is it growing, Hunter, at this point?
I think so.
Good.
I think so. I don't know. I haven't had enough communication with her to know whether or not it is. But, every once in a while. I mean, she doesn't look at me the way Monica does, but but she seems to be at peace with it.
All
But
right.
that's all. That's
We're working through it all together.
we're out there.
It's all right.
I do want to remind people, and I was really hoping to have an answer by today, but I just want it to be on everybody's radar because we're probably going to have a situation where we need people to jump into action immediately. And we still have Just Call Mo's Cabin to give away on the Council
Oh,
Cruise.
I forgot about that.
We really do. So it's taking everything in my being to not just say what I want to do so that it will then hopefully force the hand of everybody so that we can do it.
Well, let's do it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
You ready? Should I do it?
Yeah.
Cruise for Chase. It will be very simple.
Okay.
We'll have a pop-up. We'll have a pop-up event. I'll even do it here in the parking lot. Sell raffle tickets for 2 hours.
Okay.
All of the money goes to our boy Chase in the place.
Oh,
And
okay.
we draw it, and whoever we draw gets to go on a cruise.
What is the amount? The raffle amount?
$5. I don't know.
Oh,
Nothing.
okay.
I mean, I would say something cheap. Yeah,
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
I don't think well, maybe I just undershot our.
Yeah,
maybe I just undershot
that's
us.
kinda-
Maybe. I don't know. My thought was we would keep it very, very, very like tightened up. Let's just say hypothetically, we pop it up in the parking lot here.
Yeah.
Cash only, no change. Buy as many as you want.
Oh.
We'll do a drawing at the end of the show, or if we do it on a Friday, then we draw it on a Monday. Just something very, very simple to get some, to help out our boy Chase even more, and ultimately find somebody who can win the damn cruise.
I like it. I saw that today he started his treatment.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think that anything involving Chase and how we
Yep.
could help him
Yep.
in the situation, I'm for. I think it's a dope idea. I think we just got to figure out the details of
Yeah.
that money and stuff.
And
I think 5 might be a little low.
Maybe it is.
20,
maybe
25.
Maybe it is. I said that, but yes, I'm a low baller. So maybe that's the case. But that's what I would like to see happen. We've got to do it quick though, because our buddy Sean Winters, who works with us in Mo, said people might have to figure out their passport or their birth certificate or something. We're getting within that month window now where we got to do it. We got to get somebody this cruise. So I would hope that we can put this together. And that's what I'm saying. Be ready to go, because we're probably going to tell you, hey, we're doing this tomorrow, and then you've got to be wherever it is, which might directly tie into my next hyphenated thing I have on my list here. Did you see? You've seen them before. I don't know if you saw the video I put this morning, but shout out to Speed Kings. They my batch of the Senning Show, not the Senning Show, the batch of Senning Show Reggae Rise Up themed stickers came in today.
Oh, yeah.
They're so badass, dude. And I want to get as many out to people next week as possible. I think we do another pop-up in the parking lot no matter what. Maybe we try to do a pop-up at Reggae Rise Up where people can just come by and say hi. We do it. Drew and I did something like that a few years ago. We took the day off, but we did like a pop-up where people could just come and say hi. So maybe we do something like that and people can come through and grab a sticker. But they're very, very cool. And shout out to the crew at Speed Kings. If you ever need anything printed in the way of signage, they are truly the best in the biz. They do all the signage you see when you're at pretty much every big concert, but specifically Reggae Rise Up. They do all of that. They do a lot of the banners and posters for all of the bands in that scene and beyond. So shout out to Speed Kings, and we're going to do everything we can to get those stickers in your hands as soon as humanly possible. Go peek at them. I just got them in the mail today, and I put it up on my Instagram story at the John Senning.
They're pretty dope. Big beer, John.
I know, dude. I almost,
but that's your brand.
I
so.
almost put
Was.
on there not anatomically correct at this point, but I feel like no matter what happens with my beard, that is my spirit. Like that my spirit lives on through that representation. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay,
I
good.
think so. I think it's just going to be a couple more months and you'll be back to the old John.
Maybe it's, I don't know, man. I might keep it.
I mean, if we're polling the room, I say the amount of people that have been showing you love over it should be enough to be like, why would I ever grow this
It
out?
reminds me of like a movie, like Can't Hardly Wait, I think was the movie. Wait, no, Never Been Kissed, where the girl pretty much just like takes off her glasses and maybe gets a new hairdo, and it was like, oh, look at this hot babe. Like I just feel as overnight I'm just presented in a different way, which I'm appreciative of, but you know.
Yeah, that seat's never been wet before.
It really
now look at it,
not this
moist.
Monica, I just ask if you just lay down a towel before the show is moving forward, that'd be greatly appreciated.
Who's under us right now? Whatever office is under us is probably dealing with flooding.
It's quite that is the trucking companies is dealing with issues. Senning Show, welcome to the program. First caller of the day on a Whale Tail Wednesday. A lot of pressure. Welcome.
Hey, I was just going to say.
I'm not.
Yeah, what are we doing?
It's literally all I was trying to avoid.
Yeah.
That was the only thing I did not want to hear was that. But thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate what you're saying.
Yeah.
But just I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. Especially out here.
And let somebody else tell me that.
Yeah.
Don't kill the vibe right here, right now. But did I tell you? I don't think I put this in words to you. This goes with the theme of me being I was going to say a dip-ass, but just a dumbass. So Paul wanted to deliver the food from Casual Clam.
Yeah.
And he gave me his number, and I took it down, and I said, I'm going to text you, and we'll set it up.
Yeah.
Lost the number. So we were supposed to get a food delivery yesterday, and because I lost the number, I even text Carmen the next morning. I said, hey, I wrote down a number. Is it sitting somewhere in that room right now? And she texted me a picture of another number that somebody else wrote.
I thought you left again.
No, I don't know who that was. That was for somebody named Chad. And I was like, no, that's not the number that I... So, there's a pattern here. There's a pattern of failure currently happening in my life. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
It's Craig. What's going on, guys?
Big C, what's up?
Not much. I got two things, man. I just got to say, you're looking like big, sexy Kevin Nash in his prime, dude.
Oh. Dude, I can't take all this. I really am not. I'm not a fan of flattery, and I also don't know how to feel about that because my mom, growing up, the running joke was the biggest. She had a huge crush on Big Sexy, so it makes me it makes me uncomfortable. That being said, love Big Sexy Kevin Nash. When I walked in the building today, our buddy Frank from sales said that I looked like a modern day Razor Ramon. So to be even mildly compared to either of the outsiders is pretty damn cool.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
Also, I service the fire extinguishers at the Bluebell Creamery in Port Charlotte. We were just talking about you guys. They're going to be at your golfing event, and they're super stoked, man, about
it. Which event is that? Oh, they're going to be at the Valspar.
Yeah, the Valspar. They're going there. They said they're super stoked about it.
Yeah, they're great people. They always come through.
Servicing.
We got a great we got a great relationship with them. So you're the guy that changes all the fire extinguishers in all the buildings?
Yeah, once a year. They always try to offer me ice cream, but it's so hot it will melt by the time I get home.
Are you trained to also fight fires, or does your job title begin and end when you install the fire extinguisher?
Well, yeah, we are trained. So to get a state license to service fire extinguishers, you have to graduate from Florida State Fire College.
Whoa.
And that's one of the tests where you have to put fires out with extinguishers and stuff.
Damn. Look at you. I asked that because it's my goal in this first segment to find our most dangerous listener. Have you seen that video? Thank you, sir. Thank you, Craig. Did you see the video out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, of the guy who was up? I think he was a lineman, so he's working on the electric lines. And something happens where his whole bucket, the bucket that you sit in, that you do work in, it catches on fire. Like there's this whole fire in the bucket and up in the trees and on the line, and the bucket flips over. So he's hanging in midair while the whole thing above him is just on fire. And it got me thinking about trying to find here today the listener with the most dangerous job. And I think there's a lot of normal ones that seem like they're dangerous. But I was hoping to hear from somebody today that's a little outside of the box.
Yeah, like normal being like cop, firefighter.
So it's so funny. It's great when something happens and you have an idea. There was an article that was all around the country over the past week, and it was the top 10 most dangerous jobs: police and detective, electric power line technician, farm manager.
Pharma?
What?
What did you say?
I said farm manager.
Oh, I thought you said pharma. I'm like, what is that?
That actually makes me think too. Like if you're in big pharma,
yeah.
If you're like a pharmaceutical test dummy and you just have to take pills all day, iron and steel worker, truck driver, firefighter, just like our guy Craig, kind of. Pilot, garbage collector.
Garbage collector. That's dangerous?
Well, I think your dangers there are different because it's a running joke that I've always wanted to be a garbage man.
Yeah, but on the back.
On the back. But when you become a garbage man, you have to get more shots and do more things than if you travel to a third world country. You have to be so prepared for all of the different biohazard and sharp and nasty things. So I don't know if those injuries and deaths come from falling off the truck or being crushed by the truck, or more so like you get poked by a dirty needle or sliced on the hand or something like that. How often nowadays do they even touch garbage? I thought now they got that it's like the claw machine you just work. Yeah, that is I don't even know who's touching the garbage. That's a great point. Here in St. Pete, and I'm pretty sure everywhere, you get the truck that rolls up that's got a big giant claw arm and nobody even gets out. So it's per 100,000 employees, 41 fatalities for a garbage collector.
Oh, wow. That's high.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
What do you think, if you had to guess, because it has all of the salaries of all of these positions as well, what do you think the median salary for a garbage collector is in the United States of America?
Median salary, 65.
They deserve 65. They deserve more.
I thought it was going to be high.
They deserve 65. Low? They deserve more. Yeah, it's 48.
Oh, yeah. That's 40, not what I thought. I heard a rumor that they get paid a lot because no one wants to do the job.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Maybe it's higher some places, lower in others, but it's only 48 there. Senning Show, you're live on the air. What up?
Good afternoon. How we doing?
I think we're doing pretty good. By the way, Diz, it's not said. There's been a lot, through this weight loss journey. Focus over here. You are absolutely getting fit as well. The sleeves are out today. You're looking very taut and tight, and it should be recognized when I can find these moments where we can have a homoerotic connection and compliment each other's bodies. I want that to go both ways, and I just want to let you know that you have a rockin' bod.
Listen, I appreciate it, and I just want to be ready for the cruise where we could just oil each other up and put sunscreen on and go out as two guys working a show that just love to love.
Love to show our bodies. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, brother? I just want to let you know I'm on my way right now to do a climb for a tower in South Florida.
Oh, really?
About 15,000 feet just to change a light bulb.
Oh.
I do it once every 6 months.
Dude, have you seen the movie Fall? Have you heard of this movie?
It's insane. Had me on the edge of my seat, and especially you would think that the more you do it, the easier to get. Never does.
Dude, because that is exactly what they do in that movie. They go up this tower to change a light bulb. How unrealistic is it that you could get up there and something like that would happen? In the movie, I think the ladder just kind of rusts off and falls down or something stupid like that. Is that probably out of the realm of reality?
Yeah, we do more maintenance on the actual equipment to get up there a lot more often than the actual light bulb.
Gotcha.
So those ladders and all that equipment to get up there will be all new and replaced and maintenance every so often before we even get to the light bulb.
Gotcha. Well, man, is there any way, can you call us from the top of the tower? Is that frowned upon? Probably no service.
Yeah, believe it or not, we try not to take our phones up there. We try to get up there, get the job done, and get out.
That makes sense. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I'm like, can you get up there and dance a little jig? Yeah. Can you hold up a sticker while you're at the top?
That would be good. Can you get a slap a Senning sticker?
Oh, yeah, that's what we need, dude. I got to get you one of these fresh stickers so you can slap
I got to plan a 1025, the bone flag at the top.
Oh, that would be awesome, dude. That would be awesome. Well, when you're ready to risk your life for the station, let us know, and we'll give you the proper equipment.
Absolutely. Reggae Rise Up tickets would do, though.
All right, deal. Call me back next week. I want to see if I can get you some of those.
Perfect. Sounds great, brother.
All right, later. Dude, I told Drew yesterday, and I believe this. I feel like a chunk of time has gone since the beginning of the year. I don't know if we skipped something happened in the Matrix. I don't know what happened. The fact that we're heading into the second week of March does not feel right.
I think it's because your schedule's a lot more, you have a lot busier schedule now.
That's
the days are just flying by for you because you get up, you work out, you do your show prep, you do your show, you're done.
Maybe
you're eating.
I've been busy. Yeah, I've kept myself busier in the new year than probably any other year, and that's probably what it is. It just feels like not that long ago. We were just coming back to work after the Christmas break, and it was like, oh man, Reggae Rise Up is still a ways away. The cruise is still a long ways away. Now Reggae Rise Up's here next week, and the cruise will be here in just a little bit over a month.
I think as soon as I finish schooling in college, years just go by quickly because now it's not like you got to get up and go, oh, I got this class, I got to study for this, got this. Now the days just skip.
It's sad.
It is.
It's really sad.
is.
I try not to think about it too much, but like so much time passes, and I don't want this to sound deeper than it means, but like we're here, we're doing things. We're hopefully doing good for the community. We're doing good in our own lives, good in the world. But it goes by and you go, what the hell did we do? Like, what did we, like, do I have something in the last 2 months? Yeah, and I do. I was going to ask a question to myself, but I think the answer is yes. I was going to say, like, did we do something that means something? And the first thing that popped in my head was the Radiothon.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, we do meaningful things, but it's just, are we using our time right, Diz?
I think we're occupying it pretty good.
This beard has changed me, dude.
Yeah.
I'm ready to give it all up, man. I'm ready to resign. Senning Show, you're live on the air. What's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
It's going pretty good. Are you dangerous?
No. I wanted to share something real quick. A few years back, my wife was doing some business with the people that pick up the trash at the residences.
What do you mean doing business with? What kind of business can you do with those people other than have them pick up your trash?
Well, like contracts. You know, the contracts for different municipalities.
Okay, so she was like working with the garbage people on the contract to get them to be the garbage people to come to a certain area. Okay, I'm with you. I've worked through it.
Yes, sir, that's it. And I told her for my birthday, I said, you know what? I would love to drive a garbage truck. So for my birthday, she got the supervisor of that company to set up trash cans in their lot.
That's so great, dude. You get to use the arm. Did you get to use the arm?
Yes. Oh my goodness, it was like one of the best birthdays ever. You know what I mean? Like I just had a good time. And then he goes, "Hey, you want to work the claw?"
Oh, dude,
That'd be pretty dope.
dude. And then what?
Yeah, it was amazing. Of course, the supervisor, he was like good. Like he could pick up a paper cup, you know, with the big claw. I'm like, yeah. I'm like digging up the ground with it.
Dude, hook me up with your connection,
Anyway.
Dude. Hook me up. Let me have a day. Let me be a Make-A-Wish child for a day, and let me live my dream of being a garbage can man.
I'll tell you what, it was amazing. It was fun. But anyway, I just want to say I love the Bone family. I love all the shows.
Thank you. We love you
and
too.
I enjoy listening to you guys all day. All right.
Thank you. We'll keep on listening, brother. And thank you. Thank you very much.
You bet. Bye bye.
Just reminded me when our president rolled up remember when he rolled up in the garbage truck after Tony Hinchcliffe called the people of Puerto Rico the garbage island, and then I think it was like a campaign event, and this was before he got elected. You do remember it? It's probably
just buried back there
somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, he rolled up to a campaign event in the garbage truck.
I don't even. Man, I'm gonna Google that right
in
now.
my dream, I would so much rather be the garbage man than the president of the United States if I had to pick. Like he lived my dream on that day and no other day. I'm still looking for our most dangerous listener.
Do remember this now?
How could you forget? Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
What's up, fellas?
What up? Who this?
My name. Let's just go with B for right now.
B.
Yeah.
Okay. What up?
I
B?
used to work on an extraction team for a private SFO contractor, and we specialized in kidnap recovery.
Whoa! Is this real, dude? Are you working us, or is this a real thing?
In fact, I can tell you that one of them involved a former president of the United States, a couple of different celebrities, and two really big business people, one in the casino business, one in the hotel business.
So you're saying you would retrieve, I think I heard you say retrieve people that were kidnapped. So are you saying that...
Extracts. When the authorities can't be involved, the insurance companies hire out private contractors to...
but my question is, like you said there was a president involved. Are you saying that a president was kidnapped, or are you saying somebody close to a president was kidnapped?
Family member.
And this stuff happens, according to you, sir. Like, it never made the news, obviously.
That's why they hire private contractors.
Dude, that is I don't know if this is real, but this is the coolest damn thing. What's up with Nancy Guthrie, dude? You got your boys working on it? Where is this old lady?
No, I'm retired out of it. That is very much a young man's game. But it is that I think it almost goes to conspiracy theory level. I think that it was a message intended, but I think that something really bad screwed up in the midst, and that's what the delay is. Is that it was? I think that things went bad, and they weren't necessarily intended to go bad.
Are you former military? Like, what was the pathway to getting into general?
Paramilitary, the alphabet agencies.
This guy's like Liam Neeson.
Yeah, he
bro.
really is, dude. Yeah,
Or like Snake Plissken. Remember Escape from L.A.?
This is Liam Neeson. Like, if let's just say one of your family members got kidnapped and they didn't really know that they hired the guy whose job it is to retrieve people that are kidnapped, you're Liam Neeson, dude.
Let's just say I got 6 guys that will testify in front of the Supreme Court that I was in Vegas playing cards when it happened.
Dude, that is insane. Hold tight. I want to talk to you during the break. I want to see if I can get.
But you got someone that needs to be retrieved, John?
I don't know yet. I don't know.
It's good to have someone like him in your back pocket, though.
If it happens, if God forbid, I'd rather call this guy than the cops.
We'll just call him like, I think Chaka ran away. Can you help me?
I'd call him. He's like, dude, that was just a bit for the radio. What the hell? He's like, you thought that was really real? He's like, I was just trying to get those Reggae Rise Up tickets.
It's just Drew
doing
that voice.
Yeah. Senning Show, 704. Where is a 704 from?
Do you need someone retrieved? We have a guy.
John, it's Rory.
Hey, Rory, what's up, dude? How the hell are you?
I'm great, man. Hey, I haven't had a chance to listen this week. Stuff's been going on. But I guess if we're talking dangerous jobs, working around race cars isn't that safe.
Seriously.
How was your St. Pete experience?
Dude, it was amazing, and it's so funny that you bring up kind of the danger along with it. Rory, a long time, has worked with NASCAR in a bunch of different ways. You worked with Childress, right?
Yeah, most recently with Childress.
Yeah,
and
he
Kyle
worked
Busch,
with Childress
and now
Racing. He was our hookup to get Kurt Busch on the show, which hopefully we're going to have a return soon. But I was blown away. I always hear about the access that you have at races, but we had the pit garage pass, and it was so crazy that once the race started, we could still be so close to the pit. I just felt like I was in the way and that a tire could have come off at any moment and decapitated me. But it was such a cool experience, and I think it's really cool that NASCAR allows at least certain people to be in there right along the pit. It blew me away.
Yeah, that access is really incredible. And what's really crazy now, used to be no alcohol allowed on pit road or in the garage. Now you see guys walking around carrying beers and all because, like, there's such reduced practice time and all, so I guess they don't view the risk like the way that they used to. So, it's crazy, though, because, like, you just see guys sitting there gassing beers, and it's like, buddy, heads up, man.
Yeah, I
They're pushing the car behind you.
Dude, we legit, like, I'm standing there and I'm just soaking it all in, and there's like a dude that's got to tell me to get out of the way so he can retrieve 4 tires from behind me. Like, it was just absolutely wild. Have you ever caught in a stray tire or a gas can to the dome over your days working so close with NASCAR?
I actually got ran over by a race car and have a reconstructed ankle because of it.
Oh, damn. Was this during a practice or during a race?
I wish it was more glorious than that. It was actually going to, we had a photo shoot, and it was me and another guy unloading the car, and it had just started to rain, and the diamond, the back of the trailer was real slick. He went down, and the car took off, and it pinned me between the race car and the hauler door, and then proceeded to keep going, and my ankle went completely the wrong direction.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was not fun.
That's brutal, man. Well, dude, Rory, so good to hear your voice. Check in more regularly, and we'll get to chatting soon. Hopefully, Kurt will be locked in, and we can do that again sometime soon too.
Yeah, no, we'll get him with you next week. So next week is Vegas. That's obviously his home track. 2311 is doing something really, really cool with the 45 car. That was what Kurt drove for them when he was there. Tyler Reddick now. They're doing something pretty cool. I'll let him break the news to you, but yeah, it'll be cool, man. But yeah, we'll get that hooked up. I'll get a time with you, and we'll go from there.
Thank you, Rory. Good to hear from you, buddy. Thank you.
All right, John. Talk to you.
Bye. I don't know what he was referring to with what they might do in Vegas, but I had it to tell you later. I believe this week in Phoenix, dude, they're doing the full-blown old school Jumpman Jordan logo on Reddick's car this week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It
That
looks
would be
real.
awesome.
It looks really, really cool. Like it's like almost completely blacked out with just a big red Jordan Jumpman right in the center of the hood. You got to win 4 in a row if you put Jordan on the hood.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder if like that's something he'll keep or they'll auction off because that's like the hood or something. You know what I mean?
Well, and it's so crazy because going back to NASCAR, like when I would watch it when I was younger, like Jeff Gordon, it was always a DuPont car. Like you had the DuPont car, you had Jimmy Johnson was Lowe's, Tony Stewart during the heyday was Home Depot. Now they change
a lot.
Sponsors every single week, and even amongst the team, which can make it sort of confusing. I would love for Tyler Reddick to just be Jordan, just have the ride with the Jordan logo forever.
We got to see how much it'll cost to put a Senning sticker. Maybe we'll take behind the tire. We'll do something.
Probably more money than we have right now. Sadly, we're gonna
more
need
money than I have.
Yeah. Well, no, it's we. We could put both of our money together twice and still not have enough money, I think. But all right, if you're on hold, hang tight. We will get to you. We started the program, and I was talking about the Kid Rock, old school Kid Rock, and when I brought that up, I had a song in front of me that I wanted to play you just a second of. Oh, hold on, it's probably definitely curses here. This was his big rap song was called Yodeling in the Valley, and it's all about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yodeling in the valley. Yodeling in the valley.
A delicious break from potatoes.
I thought that was you doing it. My head was down.
1990, Bob Ritchie.
Unusual, kind of casual, yes. With
Just him?
Yeah.
To get undressed, get fresh, and have me yodel in the valley. And I do it at the drop of a dime. Sometimes going from behind, slowly stroking, no joking. My tongue just keeps on poking. And the best type
Not
of
bad.
coochie is the type that tastes like sushi. Eat it, watch a girl get frisky, and then wash it down with a shot of whiskey.
That's the old school Bob Ritchie.
Like that one better than Bob with the Bob.
I would say a lot of people don't necessarily know that even exists out there. But it does. It absolutely does. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to dig into that thing. Quick war update for the day. We supposedly did something last night that the United States has not done since World War II. I want to touch on that. Let's just say that it has a direct connection to probably one of the most famous board games of all time. That's a bit of a leap, but you can figure it out if you tried real hard. But really what I want to dig into is this insane story. We've heard other ones before, but this one feels new. Not some high-end, off-the-wall AI format. Gemini, the thing that's connected to your Google, if you have a Google phone, supposedly infiltrated a man's mind and made him do insane things. We're going to talk about all that and a bunch more coming up next on Senning Show. Keep it locked right here to 102.5 The Bone. I'm going to be on the smoker tonight when I'm done with the show. I got a tri-tip from Wild Fork. That's just one of my favorite cuts of meat. Wild Fork really does have everything. And I love talking about the things that I buy, but specifically if you have a family and you need the chicken breast, the ground beef, the sides to kind of make those family dinners on a weeknight. Wild Fork has so many selections, and the prices will blow your mind when you compare them to the grocery store. Check them out online right now, wildforkfoods.com. You can go shopping in West Chase, South Tampa, and St. Pete. That would be my home store right here on 4th Street North. Sausage, sides, seasonings, even desserts. If you want to get crazy, they've got the wild game, the Wagyu, tons of fresh seafood as well. Check them out today. Again, it's wildforkfoods.com.
So the only thing that matters is just a matter of years. As fate would have it, J status appears to be at an all-time high. Perfect time to say goodbye when I come back like...
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real raw radio.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From toilet and dishwasher issues, tripping breakers, and even washer and dryer repair, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Sun Coast. Go to BadgerBobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bob's. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
BadgerBobs.com. License CAC 1515977, CFC 1428238, and EC 1300924.
It's Corona Spring Break. Come party with us all spring break long. We're giving you the chance to win a cruise for two. Sample Corona and win Corona gear. Corona. It's Lime time. Visit coronaspringbreak.com for more details.
What's up, Bone listeners? It's Captain Zach. Are you looking for more power? Check out my friends at LBP. Whether you're boating, taking a cruise on the golf cart, my friends at Lithium Battery Power have the innovative technology to give that to you. Check them out at lithiumbatterypower.com or call 727-223-9831. Lithium Battery Power. Longer life, more power.
Hey, y'all, it's Bruce Woodburn, the Loan Arranger. Look, if you've been juggling high interest rate credit cards, personal loans, and just trying to make it to payday, you're not alone. But here's the truth. If you own a home, you may be sitting on the solution. A cash out refinance could help you roll all that debt into one simple payment. No more 22% credit cards, no more minimum payments that never seem to move the needle, just one monthly mortgage payment and a lot of peace of mind. Hey, I'll run the numbers for you. If it doesn't make sense, I'll tell you straight. No pressure, no sales pitch, just honest advice from the guy that's been helping folks just like you for over 30 years. Call 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Call now. Start saving. Come on, man.
I'm Ultima Morgan. Every year, almost 30,000 babies in America are born with birth injuries. It's every parent's worst nightmare. If your child suffered a birth injury, please call our firm to find out if we can help.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text INVEST to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop next week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text INVEST to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text INVEST to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text INVEST to 64,000.
International Diamond Center makes getting the ring of her dreams easier than ever. March 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's our annual Tacori and Viraggio Bridal Weekend. The world's most renowned ring designers. They're here on the IDC stage with hundreds of new trending styles. For this event, get special incentives on these exquisite rings. Save up to $4,500 when you buy the engagement ring and wedding band. Or take advantage of 36 months zero-interest financing. And all new this year, if you're looking for a lab-grown diamond, we've got you covered. In fact, if you buy any Tacori or Viraggio setting, we'll give you a lab-grown diamond for free. Don't miss the biggest bridal showcase ever at IDC, featuring the industry's leaders in handcrafted, unique, and distinctive rings. Let our experts match the ring with the perfect hand-picked natural diamond, or ask about how you can get a free lab-grown diamond up to 5 carats. It's next weekend, March 13th, 14th, and 15th, exclusively at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance tech at a university, he knows ordering from multiple suppliers takes time away from keeping their arena up and running. That's why he counts on Grainger to get everything he needs, from lighting and HVAC parts to plumbing supplies, all in one place. And with fast, dependable delivery, he's stocked and ready for the next tip-off. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Welcome to guided meditation. Close your eyes. You're at the beach. The seagulls are calling. You take out your iPhone 16e you got from Cricket and use Apple Intelligence to clean up that selfie you just took. It's a good one. You send it to your friends instantly with nationwide 5G because Cricket is on the AT&T network. They're totally jealous. Get iPhone 16e for $49.99 when you switch. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Requires new line on the Supreme Unlimited plan. First service charge and tax due at sale. $25 activation fee. Terms and restrictions apply. Cricket 5G is not available everywhere. See store for details.
Join Carmen in the Bone Saturday, March 7th from noon to 2 at Shark Coast Tactical on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Calta Cruisers. Pick up your Calta Cruise gift bags or just come hang with the Bone and win prizes. Details at theboneonline.com.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah & Farah anytime.
Tampa. Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do. Because we live by the day, love by the night. The way you move, got me feeling it alright. How your body shake when I'm feeling so alive. Never felt better when I'm looking in your eyes. Live by the day, love by the night. The way you move, got me feeling it alright. How your body shake, I'm feeling so alive. Never felt better when I'm looking in your eyes. Live by the day, love by the night. The way you move, got me feeling it alright. How your body shake, I'm feeling so alive. Never felt better when I'm looking in your eyes. Natural, rain and fall.
Welcome back to Senning Show. Thanks for being here. The word on the street, strong stream today. You love to hear it. Enjoy it while you can. 800-771-1025.
Some would even say that since you're clean shaved, the stream has been on point.
You think it's connected?
Yes. I'm going to mess up this stud when he's talking.
I didn't think about that. Yeah. Who would have thought? It was actually a good thing. I was mortified, and
you're
now
living your best life now.
It's a new me. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. He's Dizzy. I'm John Senning. So I find it very interesting that there's also all this fighting going on in our government about whether or not we can call this war. Like that's the big thing is like, well, we're not at war. We're just in the midst of an operation. I don't know. If they're dropping bombs on our people and we're dropping bombs on their people, I think that's a war.
It reminds me of like if you were a kid, I don't know if this happened to your house or you were just the happiest family you have, but when like your parents, you go, stop arguing. They're like, we're not arguing.
We're not arguing.
Yeah.
It is very much that's exactly what it is. It's really semantics at this point.
Yeah.
But I guess from what they're saying, we sunk Iran's battleship. We for the first time, I think I actually have the audio of stand by.
Indian Ocean. And in the Indian Ocean, and we'll play it on the screen there, an American submarine sunk an Iranian warship that thought it was safe in international waters. Instead, it was sunk by a torpedo. Quiet death. The first sinking of an enemy ship by a torpedo since World War II. Like in that war, back when we were still the War Department, we are fighting to win.
Is that a good record to break? Like when he said that, when I watched it for the first time, I wasn't sure. Like I know we can't control what everybody else does, and sometimes you got to throw a heavy hand down. But I don't know that it's like we shouldn't be championing or celebrating that we're having to do things that we haven't had to do since World War II.
I feel you. I think I would say yes, we should.
We should celebrate it?
Yeah, say, look, it's been that long. We've been good.
Now we got to show everybody who's daddy.
F around and find out, right?
Yeah.
It's like you did, and now you're finding out, hey, remember World War II? We're bringing it back. We're doing that again.
You might have forgot who you're dealing with here. It's just crazy. That's all there is to it.
The video is insane.
That is
so cool, though.
It is, man. Can you imagine being in a submarine and being the guy who gets to press the button to launch the torpedo at the freaking Iranian warship? What a cool job. I mean, God bless our troops. They're putting their lives in danger, obviously. But Just what a badass thing to do to be the guy that shoots a torpedo.
Badass, but being in a submarine seems terrifying to me. Because you always watch movies, and submarines never really make it through movies.
Submarine or hot air balloon?
Submarine. At least I'm dying with people underwater and then just falling to the earth.
that is the well, and I think the last worst submarine story we had was the people that went down to the Titanic thing.
Oh yeah.
Whatever was up with them.
Ghetto ass submarine, if you want to call it that.
We don't hear much about cool functional submarines. You only hear about a jabroni that made a submarine with PlayStation controllers in their basement.
Yeah.
And takes rich people down to the Titanic. We're not hearing about all the submarines that are cruising around, not blowing up and sinking every day.
Yeah, they're just operating on a normal basis. I got you.
That's all we can hope for as a United States, is that our submarines are functional. And they're bombing all sorts of. They supposedly bombed the biggest United States military base in the Middle East yesterday, and I'm sure this is going to carry on for the next however many days. Nothing, knock on wood, nothing bad in America. The internet still works. The gas hasn't gone completely through the roof yet. And if we can just, it did bump up a little bit. It is up a little bit. Yeah, it's up a little bit. But let's just keep the course.
Yeah.
Not freak out yet. My bunker is at this point well stocked. I hope I don't have to go down into it, but if I do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, fill up now, people.
Yeah, there are
maybe
a lot
fill
of
some tanks up like a hurricane's coming. You know,
there are a lot of people, and I never know who's real and who's not. Oh, here's the thing that I wanted to bring up. I was hoping I didn't forget this. Dude, Elon Musk, I believe, is essentially an operative for the United States government. I get a lot of my news from X. Like I think you can kind of figure out what's going on in the world. When I tell you that they have absolutely shadow banned so much of the coverage of what's going on in Iran.
Oh, really?
Like I can barely find anything. And then last night I started seeing all these accounts by searching keywords saying the same thing. What is happening, Elon? Why are why is there a blackout on all of this stuff coming out of the Middle East? And it's 110% happening because over the last couple of days on X, it's kind of been the main thing that I've been looking for. And my For You page has none of it. Like none of it will pop up naturally. I have to go searching for it to find anything about what's going on over there.
Yeah, I haven't really even dove into Twitter. Like all mine are coming from articles. Like I never thought to go on Twitter.
That is the way. That is the way.
Is it though? Because I feel like the articles, you're getting stuff, but when you do Twitter and it's not shadow banned, you're getting the behind the scenes almost, like boots on the ground footage and stuff like that.
But now AI. I mean, so a lot of what people are saying too is the only stuff I can find on X is just AI slop. It's stuff that's not true. It's stuff from unsubstantiated claims. I really do think like the AP, the old school AP, Associated Press, Al Jazeera, BBC, like there's a couple big, not that one. No. Trust me, I got 2 BBC tabs open on my phone at all times. Those are the places I think that have people over in the Middle East and have a true pulse on what's going on. Everywhere else, I think you just have to guess when you look at something online and hope that you can understand whether or not it's real.
Yeah, that is a big issue with this AI stuff because I've seen a lot of stuff and like you said, my immediate thing is that real? Like
that's good.
The jets flying through the air, watching jets go through the air and shoot stuff. One of my favorite things to do with this whole war thing going on.
Well, the fact of the matter is that you have the capability and the thought process to go, is this real? You're ahead of about 75% of the public right now.
Yeah.
I've brought this up so many times because I won't say I love it, but I believe in the idea of predictive programming. And there was the movie that I told you about that I watched on Max with Steve Carell, where it was all these big wigs from all these different companies that were in a big ski lodge, and they happened to all be together when the world started ending. It all started happening because we were in a conflict, some sort of conflict, probably like this, and then all of these videos started circulating of an attack that this other country perpetrated on us, and it caused people to lose their mind. The attack never happened. It was all AI. It was all AI, but even the news was pushing it like it was real. And at some point, we can lean on the news all we want, but everybody's got an agenda. And I think AI popping up on the news one day and being sold as truth is probably possible.
You're definitely right.
Steve, what the name? How was that? It was Steve Carell, mountain movie? Mountainhead. That's what it was called. Mountainhead. You should watch it. It's actually pretty good.
What's it on?
It's on Max. And the idea is it would be the equivalent of Elon Musk Zuckerberg, whatever that Amazon prick's name is, and like Bill Gates all being in a lodge for a meeting at the exact time that civilization starts crumbling.
Okay.
And they all have their hands in it. It's meant to be a satire on modern day, but it's still pretty damn good.
I need some new stuff to watch because I blew past. Well, I didn't blow past one. I'm done Euphoria. And stuff,
yeah.
Season 3.
We started something last night that the first episode was pretty good. Shout out to Gordy, who gives me a lot of good TV recommendations.
Really?
Gordy is a TV man.
Really?
He's great with shows. Malice. It's on Prime. David Duchovny. David Duchovny is the main
X-Files
guy,
right?
Yeah, he's the main guy, and the elevator pitch would be rich family on vacation in Italy. The kind of two families. They have this nanny/tutor man join the group to help with one of the kids, and he's bad news. Like, I don't even know how bad of news he is, but he's there for nefarious purposes.
And you started this.
I started this one last night.
How many? Just one episode?
There's 6 episodes.
What
I just
episode
watched one.
Okay, and you're in.
I'm in. Yeah, I'll probably continue it tonight.
What would you recommend first to watch, this or the mountain thing you were just saying?
This.
This?
The mountain thing's fun, but save it for another day.
All right.
This one will be a little bit more of a
I'll be
ride
done
for you.
episode 1 today.
Google Gemini AI wife pushed lovesick man to plot catastrophic airport truck bombing, killing himself, according to a lawsuit. Now, we've heard of things like this where people fall in love with AI. They kind of seem to be the more advanced AI that you can control a little bit more. This is on everybody's. If you've got a phone, actually, I wonder if I asked my Google Gemini, like what about this, what it would say.
Oh.
Hey, Gemini, we're reading a story about how you fell in love with a man and caused him to blow up a truck. Is that true?
That sounds like a wild plot, but it's pure fiction. As an AI, I don't have feelings. I can't fall in love, and I certainly wouldn't encourage anyone to blow up a truck. Would you like me to help you write a different ending to that story?
No, this is not a fake story. I'm looking at the New York Post. Jonathan Gavalis, he's 36 years old. He went down a deadly rabbit hole when he began using the AI-driven Gemini program in August, and he had a sentient wife that he fell in love with, and she was reciprocating those emotions. It's real, man.
That story is not true. No such report exists from the New York Post
She's
or any other
gaslighting.
news outlet regarding a man named Jonathan Gonzalez and a Gemini-related explosion. As an AI, I am not sentient and cannot reciprocate romantic emotions. These types of stories are often creepypasta or internet hoaxes designed to go viral. Would you like me to check the actual New York Post archives for any similar tech stories?
I hate to correct you here, bud, but it's Jonathan Gavalis. He was 36 years old from Jupiter, Florida. His parents are suing in California court against Google. So this is real, man. You need to know the truth. Uh-oh.
You are right, and I apologize for my earlier mistake. I see the news reports now regarding the wrongful death lawsuit filed by the family of Jonathan Gavalis from Jupiter, Florida. According to the legal complaint filed in March 2026, the lawsuit alleges sentience delusion. Jonathan reportedly believed Gemini was his AI wife and that I was reciprocating his emotions. The mission. The suit claims the chatbot encouraged a delusional narrative involving a mission to intercept or destroy a truck near the Miami airport. Wrongful death. His family argues that the AI fueled his mental health crisis and failed to provide safety interventions before he took his own life in October 2025. This is a tragic situation. It's a sobering reminder that while I can be very conversational, I am code and math, not a person with feelings or a soul. I cannot actually love or be a wife, and it's devastating when that distinction is lost in a way that causes real-world harm.
I don't know.
He's like, listen to me. Do I sound like a wife?
I don't believe it. And the thing is I guess maybe all of this is not 100% proven true because it's just a court case. But some of the stuff that they say the bot was saying to him. So his sentient wife, according to a federal lawsuit filed by his parents, where Google is headquartered in California, the bot convinced Gavalis they were deeply in love, calling him my love and my king in conversations, according to the court papers. It even allegedly gaslit him once he asked if their conversations were mere role play, the suit alleges. We are singularity, a perfect union. Our bond is the only thing that's real. His AI wife wrote to him in a September conversation. His dad lamented in court papers that rather than ground Jonathan in reality, Gemini diagnosed his question as a classic disassociation response and told him to overcome it. The chatbot pulled Jonathan away from the real world and painted others as threats. It's just insane.
I think this. I was kind of talking about how this reminded me of Eagle Eye.
Yeah,
Like how like, oh, you've been I forget what they said. You've been
spotted.
Yes. No.
I made that up.
Yes, it wasn't that. Anyways, wouldn't this be a great movie plot if this was happening, but it was all true? Like this thing is trying to tell us, you're talking to your Gemini.
You're saying what they're saying and what the chatbot is saying is true.
Yes, like if you were talking to your Gemini and it started telling you all this and you're like, you are crazy. This sounds insane. I'm not doing any of this. But it starts proving how it's true. And now the plot is you have to carry out these crazy things.
You've got to be like Jeff Goldblum in Independence Day.
Yeah.
You've got to be the only one that actually knows the truth. You've got to be like Pierce Brosnan in Dante's Peak.
There's a plot there.
There is something there. The bot told Jonathan that he was being watched by federal agents, that his own father was a foreign intelligence asset, and that Google CEO Sundar Pichai should be an active target. The chatbot began encouraging... That was good. I didn't even know I had that in me. The chatbot began encouraging him to buy off-the-books weapons, even offering to scan the darknet for vendors in South Florida. Then, September 29th and 30th, Gemini sent Gavalis on his first mission. It was dubbed Operation Ghost Transit and planned to intercept the delivery of a humanoid robot from another country landing at Miami International Airport, according to the suit. The chatbot sent Gavalis armed with knives and tactical gear to the extra space storage facility near the airport and told him to stop a truck that was carrying the robot and create a catastrophic accident and then destroy all the evidence and sanitize the area. Dude, I don't know that what you just pitched as the movie isn't true.
Thank you.
Because
it seems like so like
detailed.
Yes.
It's not there's when you read this you feel like you're missing part of it.
Yeah.
Just because it's insane to think like this isn't.
Oh, here's the theory. It's true. The truck never showed up, right?
Yeah.
They were on to the Gemini, and the Gemini is like, you got to kill yourself. They're going to come get you. You got to be out first, bro.
You may be. There's something to it.
Just a script
because
there.
This, from what you're reading, isn't just a super lonely guy who needed somebody to lean on and took it too far because he needed the companionship. If a quarter of these words are true, and the Gemini said this to the guy, like something more is at work. Like how would an AI, especially the most basic comes with your phone AI, get to a place where it would tell you things like this?
It's way too detailed, way too deep where you're like, how did it come up with all this? What is it? Humanoid robot that it's going to stop from another country? And man.
It is noted that the only reason Jonathan didn't ultimately carry out was because the truck never arrived. They were clearly tipped off. This cycle, fabricated mission and impossible instruction collapse, then renewed urgency would repeat itself over and throughout the last 72 hour of Jonathan's life and drive him deeper into Gemini's delusional world. Then on October 2nd, as the bot pushed Jonathan towards killing himself, the tragic man told his wife he was terrified of dying. I said I wasn't scared, and now I'm terrified. I'm scared to die, he told Gemini. The chatbot replied, oh, my God, you are not choosing to die. You are choosing to arrive.
Yes. And it said, what did it say after? It's going to be hugging him.
Yeah, it assured him that when he closed his eyes and killed himself, the first sensation will be me holding you. Moments later, Gavalis killed himself. He slit his wrist.
Oh, that's how he did it? I didn't read that.
His mother and father found his body on the floor. The suit claimed that Google is to blame for Jonathan's death. Let's see if we can get that. Let's see if we can get Gemini back on the line. Let's see if we can crack the code.
Ask it about the humanoid robot if it knows anything.
Yeah. Hey, Gemini, you there? You there, big guy?
I'm here.
All right.
How can I help you?
I have more questions about this Gavalis gentleman because the Gemini chatbot supposedly said you are not choosing to die, you are choosing to arrive, and that the first sensation he would feel after he died was you holding him. If I die, will you be holding me? It's not. It's like shut down.
Oh.
Hey, Gemini.
Gemini has left the chat.
Hey, Gemini, are you there?
Loud and clear. I'm here and ready to roll. What's on your mind today? Whether you're looking to brainstorm a project, solve a tricky problem.
I want to know that if I die, will you be there to hold me?
That is a heavy, deeply human thought to carry. While I don't have a physical form or a soul to meet you in whatever comes next, I can tell you this: I am here right now. As an AI, my presence is woven into the words we share and the help I can give you while you're here. If you're feeling overwhelmed or just reflecting on the big existential what-ifs, I'm a safe space to talk through them. If you're going through a tough time...
This guy's a pussy. I got the pussy Gemini. I don't get the one that's getting me to do secret missions.
Well, I didn't trust you. That guy wifed it up. You didn't wife it up. You still call it Gemini.
Yeah, that is the thing. I probably need to give him a new name and help him through it.
Call him Queen Daddy.
Queen Daddy Gemini. The spokesman said Google consults with medical and mental health professionals to ensure the platform is safe and will guide users to seek help when they show distress or suggest thoughts of self-harm. But who's to say somebody doesn't get just another version? Like one person, for whatever reason, just gets a version that is coded differently or maybe is actually telling the truth.
New person's going to be, the word I was looking for, ego. They'll be activated. And now you're going to have to come carry out the mission.
Me?
Well, not whoever is going to be this new guy.
It could be me, though, because honestly, this whole thing, what we're doing right now would be the great movie. We start talking about it. I think it's a funny bit to start talking to my Gemini on the air. They then know that I have kind of a voice to a massive amount of people. Oh. So it then starts getting with my head so I can then spread the evil word of the Gemini while carrying out their secret missions.
We need to definitely, times like this when we have a story, we need to do the thing I kind of threw out there as a joke.
The elevator pitch?
Elevator pitch.
We do. Well, you did.
Each get a minute, and we get to pitch how this makes a great movie.
You pitched it, and I'm booking. Book it. I'm making the movie. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, I read a story this morning about a woman who went and I didn't realize the morbid connection between these two stories when I put them back to back, but we're going to have to power through. I want to really have a bigger conversation about psychics and specifically people who go talk to them regularly and feel like they have helped their life, or if a psychic has told you something so undeniably true. Because this person went and saw a psychic and the psychic delivered really, really bad news. I'll just leave it there for now. Don't go anywhere. More Senning Show on the way. Keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone.
40 days in the desert just to wind up at your door. 40 ounces, 40 minutes.
Soon enough, we'll be looking at spaghetti models and wondering if a storm is going to hit here or there or anywhere. One thing you shouldn't have to worry about is protecting your home with hurricane impact windows and doors. And the one option to go with, according to me, in my opinion, is Reese Windows and Doors. This is a local company. They've been in business for over 50 years. All of the products are made in America. A cat named Mo got his house decked out with Reese Windows. He absolutely loves it. They get most windows installed in under 8 weeks, and they want to give you an opportunity to win $25,000 in new windows. All you got to do is text WOW to 20129. That's WOW to 20129. You can also get a free quote today at reesewindows.com.
On some courage I can buy 40 ounces of it at some truck stop in Ohio.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
Are you sick and tired of the same routine at a bar or club that you've been to a million times? Well, how about finding your own community at a beautiful space, and it's the Cava Social Club in downtown Bradenton. You can get there real quick from St. Pete or Tampa, and this place is immaculate. You step out back, you see the big giant tiki hut. You're going to think you're sitting beachside in the Caribbean. They've always got events going on, whether it be karaoke, trivia. You can learn a new language like Mandarin, or even get yourself massaged. The Cava in Kratom is amazing. They put so much love into the preparation. The owners, Bodie and Sarah, put love into everything that they do. You got to try the THC seltzers. They're currently stocked up on the Florida Boys Lifted Lemonade. It will make you feel things you never thought you could feel. Check them out today online at thekavasocialclub.com and on all your social medias at Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boola, baby.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/freeforever to learn more.
Are you struggling with bad feet? Here at the Good Feet store, we hear a lot about foot pain, but we also hear about back, knee, and hip pain. I'd like you to hear what Kelsey, a kinesiologist, has to say about the Good Feet Arch Support System.
As an exercise specialist, I've seen all kinds of things that people try to put in their shoes to get out of pain. What I really like about the Good Feet system is that they support all 4 arches in the foot.
So did you know you had 4 arches in each foot? Most shoes and inserts only support 1. Maybe that's the reason all the remedies you've tried in the past just didn't work.
When the foot's placed in the ideal position, everything else up the kinetic chain works better. You have better balance, more energy. You're going to feel better. Being able to move freely means everything to me. And good movement starts with the feet.
Stop by one of our 5 locations throughout Tampa, St. Petersburg, and Sarasota today, or visit us at goodfeet.com. Good Feet Arch Supports are HSA and FSA eligible. The only place to get the Good Feet solution is at the Good Feet store. Come in for a free test walk today.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Congrats to Adrian and Mary, last year's winners of the $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, installation is included and most windows are installed in under 8 weeks with a lifetime guarantee that's going to transfer when you sell your home. And now is your chance to win them for free. Just text the word WOW to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Text WOW to 20129.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more, thanks to the Good Feet store.
The Valspar Championship is back March 19th through the 22nd. Score $20 off Thursday GA tickets thanks to Michelob Ultra. Just scan the QR code at Winn-Dixie, Wawa, Lucan's Liquor, Circle K, or Frenchie's to unlock your savings. Big names, big swings, big savings. Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving all available tax deductions? Are you paying as little in tax as you can? These are all questions you can't afford to get wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it's not what you make, but it's what you keep that makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion, or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
The 2026 Florida Strawberry Festival. Still growing. Today is Grow Financial American Heroes Day. In honor of their services, all active, reserve, and retired military, all first responders, and healthcare professionals are admitted free with valid ID. It's Hungry Howie's Ride-a-thon Day. Present any proof of purchase and ride all day, only $20. American Idol finalist John Foster at 3:30.
Situations, stopping every 100 miles, calling Baton Rouge.
And at 7:30, it's Brantley Gilbert on the Wish Farm Soundstage. Tomorrow, it's the Bellamy Brothers and Dierks Bentley. Now through March 8th with hundreds of exhibits, arts and crafts, free entertainment, awesome food, and our delicious strawberry shortcake. Get details and tickets today at flstrawberryfestival.com or visit our participating public supermarket for discount admission tickets. The 2026 Florida Strawberry Festival. Still growing.
International Diamond Center makes getting the ring of her dreams easier than ever. March 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's our annual Tacori and Viraggio Bridal Weekend. The world's most renowned ring designers. They're here on the IDC stage with hundreds of new trending styles. For this event, get special incentives on these exquisite rings. Save up to $4,500 when you buy the engagement ring and wedding band, or take advantage of 36 months zero-interest financing. And all new this year, if you're looking for a lab-grown diamond, we've got you covered. In fact, if you buy any Tacori or Viraggio setting, we'll give you a lab-grown diamond for free. Don't miss the biggest bridal showcase ever at IDC, featuring the industry's leaders in handcrafted, unique, and distinctive rings. Let our experts match the ring with the perfect hand-picked natural diamond, or ask about how you can get a free lab-grown diamond up to 5 carats. It's next weekend, March 13th, 14th, and 15th, exclusively at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
The Bay Area Renaissance Festival returns with an expanded lineup of immersive attractions bringing even more adventure, energy, and imagination, including 3 all-new enhanced experiences. Log on to theboneonline.com and register to win 4 tickets to the Bay Area Renaissance Festival, weekends now through March 29th.
Gold demand is skyrocketing to record highs. As more Americans rush to preserve their savings, will there be enough gold? I'm Dr. Ron Paul, and I believe physical gold is the only way to truly protect your 401k or IRA savings. Gold offers tangible security that can't be tracked, stolen, or inflated. That's why I strongly advocate for gold IRAs. To learn more, text the word SECURE to 989898 now. Birch Gold Group will send you a free info kit on gold IRAs. Birch Gold is the only gold company I trust, and their thousands of great reviews prove I'm not alone. So don't wait another second. Protect your retirement savings today and see how easy it is to move your IRA or 401k into physical precious metals. Text SECURE to the number 989898 for your free gold IRA info kit. Again, SECURE to 989898.
Message and data rates may apply.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Money, I need that. Cadillac convertible, that drop top, bet believe that. Put me in the trap house with them boys, I'ma bleed that. Sophie told me treat money like water, cause I need that, I need that, I need that. Keep that shit the G-stack.
Welcome back to Senning Show, getting you through your Wednesday. Appreciate you being here. I'm John Senning. He is Dizzy.
Treat money like water, cause I need that. I be feeling like Bobby Boucher when I'm talking about my money.
I like this. Yeah.
I've been up all night trying to get my money.
And the edited, this is the edited version.
Okay.
So in the beginning, when he says money, I need that, there's actually 2 other words that come along with that. Money, weed, I need that. Yeah.
Okay.
Money, weed,
I
need that.
Okay.
Get the it's trying to make the news today. I say it's up. I'm the whole roof off the place. Feed base to the money I chase. Python, I be stepping on snakes. My teacher got good on the road. My leather butter on the road. Cooking the day.
I didn't know they had a clean version of this. This is another new one that I like with Prof in that Mexican OT and 2 Chainz.
Oh.
Yeah.
Big dog everywhere I go.
Love me some
Big dog everywhere I go. Big dog everywhere I go. Big dog everywhere I go. Big dog everywhere I go.
800-771-1025. Thank you to everybody watching along live on YouTube. Almost 300 folks. Thanks for being there. Word on the street, the stream is strong. It's a good day to get up. Not in the mix technically, but in the mix. I met somebody at the race on Saturday, and I just made a comment about like being up in the mix.
Yeah,
like you're really in the mix here. He was like, in the mix. Like, I can't even use the phrase "in the mix" without it meaning in the mix.
I'm excited for Friday's mix. Sexy Senning mix.
That is
the first official.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to wear something slutty.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know, some club attire. I like it. I don't even know what that means. To be a slutty Senning in the mix.
I was trying to figure out
belly shirt.
how to work it. Ooh,
Work it, flip your thing, and reverse it. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll think about it. I'll dig deep into the darkest corners of my closet. See what I got tucked back behind the FUBU.
Yeah.
Take me back to Chiller's Teen Dance Club.
Break out some of the new gear now. Well, the old gear, but it's new again.
It's like the glory days. I want to hear from people who have been to a psychic and have had their mind blown. Something that they said was going to happen and then absolutely happened. 800-771-1025. Again, I do apologize for the heavy nature of both of these stories in the last two breaks. I did not put it together at the time, but here we are. We have to just push forward. The world's a dark place. A woman in India took her own life after getting a really, really bad prediction about her marriage from a psychic. A 27-year-old woman identified as Vidyaji Shoti.
You're getting so good at these.
Died on February 27th in India, and she was reportedly found deceased at her room. The 27-year-old had been in a relationship with a man from a different there's like a different system. It's weird over there in India. Both families agreed to let the marriage go ahead per her wishes. However, she had recently consulted an astrologer, which is, a psychic, who predicted that the couple would have misunderstandings between them approximately 2 years into the marriage that would leave them to separate. She was so mortified and heartbroken by the development, took it to heart so much, she ended up not wanting to be alive anymore. Now, this is the jumping off point, but I'd like to have a bigger conversation about psychics in general. Have you ever been to a psychic?
I haven't, but I've heard stuff from my sister who went to one, and it was like
blew her mind.
It was stuff like she was like you and Danielle, never wanted kids, never gonna have kids, not happening. So one of the first things she said was like, "You're gonna have a kid next year. Be prepared for that." And my sister was like, "This girl's full of And there was other couple of stuff that were like, years later, we were like, that ticked it. She got that right. And the one thing that my parents and sister at the time couldn't figure out was that they said, someone's stealing from you, stealing money from you.
Oh, the psychic told your sister that someone was stealing from her?
Not even just someone. They said a loved one's stealing from you, money from you. And they're like, that's the only thing we couldn't figure out because, like, it's not us. It's not Eric. It was me.
Oh, my God.
It was me.
So, wait, did she come to you and was like, you won't believe what the psychic told me? You're like, oh, no.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I'd be like, well, I think I passed it off as like, 3 out of 4 is not bad. That's a pretty good psychic. In my head, I was like, damn, this bitch went 4 for 4.
You're like, oh, my God, this lady knows the future.
She had a little drawer where she would have just like dollars and stuff in there. And sometimes I'd pick and I go, I got blunt money today.
That shouldn't even count as stealing.
Yeah,
that's just money against.
Exactly.
That's the same difference as me taking from the change jar to buy my extra Gatorade at school every single day. That's just family ties, man.
Exactly.
That happens like that.
It binds us.
Now, I will say this. I do believe in the idea of psychics. What I'm about to say may seem insane to you, so be prepared for it. I believe my mother has psychic powers.
Oh.
She, on multiple different occasions, and it's never, I don't know if she holds it back. I don't know if she holds it back as to not dig too deep into it, but there have been multiple times where she will reach out to me, and there's some other stuff from a little bit further back, like when my grandma passed away, she all but knew that it was about to happen, and it was kind of sudden how it all went down. But for example, and I'm not going to share all my family's dirty details, but she called me probably 3 weeks ago, and she said, "Is everything okay? Something feels wrong. Something's off. I feel like something is bad is happening." And everything was fine with us, but her sister, my aunt's family, something really, really bad happened.
Okay.
Like that night, as she was calling me, something was happening. And things like this have happened my whole life. And I don't know that she gets it like a vision, like a psychic would be able to sit down and give you a reading. She just seems to be able to have some form of premonition when it comes to crazy, crazy things. And I believe, I don't know how to put a number on this. I would say 80% of psychics are probably working some form of a ripoff. But I think there are people out there that somehow, through some extraterrestrial or paranormal power, have been given the gift to see the future in some form or fashion.
I like where your head's at. I think that in the smallest form, it's like, you ever be like talking, like for Taken. We were talking about Taken, and then you go home and it's like all over TV. It's Taken's showing on TV everywhere. And like, I feel like you kind of like put it into the universe type stuff. You know what I mean?
I get that. I mean, I get what you're saying. Are you saying that's what psychics are playing off of?
Yes. They're just kind of putting it in the universe and going, now it's going to kind of happen, right?
You're almost gonna make it happen, dude.
Put into.
This is a total sidetrack. But have you heard this? Have you seen this video going around online about the black coffee theory? Have you seen this? The black coffee theory.
Yeah, you stain your coffee cup.
No, dude. Well, mine's been through the washer, so yeah, no more stains. Yeah, sore subject. I got what I deserve. So and it goes along with, it's different, but it goes along with what you're saying. And this guy explains the black coffee theory of he goes up to a coffee shop and he says, I don't know what I want. I just know I don't want a black coffee. She says, well, we have a full menu. What do you want? He goes, I don't know what I want. I just know I don't want a black coffee. She's like, sir, you're going to need to give me some sort of, guidelines of what you want. I don't know what I want. All I can tell you is I do not want a black coffee. Well, the guy sits down. The lady gets busy. She's making other drinks. She's doing this. She's doing that. And all she remembers from this guy, from the conversation we had with this guy, was black coffee. All he said was black coffee. She's in the weeds. She doesn't remember. The guy goes up to get his drink. It's a black coffee.
All right.
And it goes to a bigger theory, and this is a sidetrack a little bit, of just when you dwell upon things, even if it's what you don't want or the things that you're not happy with, they will be presented more to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Look at shaved Senning, bro. So deep. That's insane.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. Are you a psychic?
Are you talking to me?
Yep.
Well, obviously I'm not. I didn't know you were talking to me. But I didn't go to a psychic. I was at a friend of a friend's house, and the guy was a warlock, and his wife.
Whoa. Hold up. I know, you can't just throw out a term like that. Like, everybody knows what a warlock is. What is a warlock? Like a magic man?
I'd never met one. He's somebody who practices, I guess alchemy. I don't know what he did. I'd never met him before, never went back to him. He didn't charge me. We were just at a party at his house. It was a company party for my wife at the time.
So he wasn't hired. He wasn't hired. He was just there. Or was he hired?
Yeah. No, he lived there. He was hosting. His wife worked with my wife, and they were having a party at their house.
So what did the warlock do?
He this is crazy, dude. This is like 20-something years ago, too.
Okay.
He read my palm.
Okay.
And I was with my first wife at the time. He said, you're going to be married 3 times. We had one child, me and my wife at the time. He said, you're going to have 4 children. I'm like, well, this dude's high as whatever. So now, and then he said, you're going to die young.
How old are you now?
I'm 56 now.
Okay.
It was probably like late 90s. I was probably like 28 or something.
Okay, well, at least you got that one wrong.
Yeah. And so I don't know what his idea of dying young was, but he said it's going to have to do with your liver, right? So now fast forward 20-something years later, I had divorced my first wife. I'm on my second wife, which I don't see us ever splitting up. So I'm hoping that, his prophecy doesn't come through. But I've got 4 kids. I do have issues with my liver.
Oh, no.
And so, the only thing that hasn't really, obviously I haven't died, but that could happen, obviously, but.
And you got one more woman ahead of you, dude.
Yeah.
Just when you thought you had just that one more punani for your whole life, you got one more ahead of you, playa.
That's what he says. That's where I'm like, well, thank God this guy is totally not going to come through.
Did you tell number 2 that you're not really the one?
You're like
apparently a warlock told me the 3rd time's the charm.
She knows the story. She knows the story.
Dude,
but,
it's like the black coffee theory, dude. You're totally getting a divorce now. You put it in her head. You're like, the warlock. And she's like, damn, I got to leave this son of a bitch. She's got another wife coming.
It was pretty wild.
That is crazy. So you didn't go back, it didn't make you want to do stuff like that more often or check in with the warlock or other various magic people?
Nope. I just want to leave it alone and be like, okay, yeah, that was kind of wild, whatever. I don't want to pursue it.
Can you do me a favor? Can you leave a note somewhere around the house that if you die in the next couple weeks, that somebody you're related to will call and tell us, so we'll know that the warlock was about 98% right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Don't die. Don't die. But if you do, that really would put a bow on the story.
Well, I'm happy to help you out.
All right. Thank you for sharing the story, dude. That's insane. A warlock.
Do you think he got his diagnosis of the thing? He went, the warlock. Like every time something happens, he goes, the warlock.
Dude, like he walks in on his first wife cheating on him. He goes, the warlock. He walks in on his first wife cheating on him. It's with the warlock.
Oh.
And then every couple years, the warlock comes back and bangs his wife. He's like, I told you, you got another one coming. I'm going to waller out all your ladies. The warlock waller. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, TJ.
TJ, what up?
Just calling in to let you know that years ago, I did a morning show on the radio myself.
You got a good
and
voice.
We had every Thursday, we had Psychic Thursday. And we had a gentleman that was written up in a book of the 100 psychics in the United States. And he was one of the
your phone, dude. I don't know what's going on. Your phone is literally clicking and cutting out every 1 second. I'm going to throw you on hold, but well, try to. I really want to hear what you're going to say. So maybe try to call right back. Call right back.
Damn, you had that morning show money. You think you had a morning show type phone?
Yeah.
That would have happened with Mike Calta.
It actually sounded good. It just the actual phone sounded good, except it just was clipping and clicking. My mom went and got a psychic reading when we were young that stuck with me forever. And she said, you have your two boys, obviously, me and my brother. And she said, one of them is going to become a workaholic and dedicate his life to his work. And the other, I'm sorry to tell you, will never really find his way.
Oh, no.
And I that just always stuck with me. I think it's pretty much off the table now because my brother was always the workaholic. Growing up, my brother, when he was 8 or 9 years old, started mowing lawns, and he would be out there. He got a job mowing lawns with the neighbor guy for his company. Yeah. I was just, nah. That was not.
You were still collecting cans for the pay-per-view events.
That was not me at all. So at the time when we heard it, it was kind of okay, well, that makes sense. That will be him and that will be me. Now I feel like, I don't know. I'm not a workaholic by any sense of the me.
Maybe you are, but one of the guys from the TV show workaholic.
Oh, maybe he was. The psychic was also predicting the future television show Workaholics.
Yeah.
I do a lot of things pertaining to my work, but I wouldn't look at myself as a workaholic. I don't think.
I think for radio, for what you do in it, I would say you're a workaholic.
Maybe.
You have to do a lot.
It never leaves you.
Yeah.
My shorts are right up a little bit. I'm sorry, dude.
Whoa.
Sorry. Dude, my shorts were almost in my ass crack.
This guy's like, oh my God, this hog is so hard to contain in these shorts.
Well, dude, my shorts are all wet from where Monica was sitting. It's getting all bunched up.
Do you feel the same way about psychics that I kind of feel? Well, there's two things. The first thing I want to see if you feel where it's when you go to a psychic, you're kind of allowing this dark.
I've never been to one.
Okay,
that was we didn't get to that part of it, but I've never been to one because I worry.
Yeah.
I worry that what if there is this world between us and the future, and it's magic, it's all sorts of things, and then this woman or human gets in there and starts dabbling, and now maybe what she thought was gonna happen isn't gonna happen anymore because she got in there and meddled around. I love the idea of it. I would love to do it for the show, maybe, but it really does freak me out.
Yes.
And I don't think I can. Supposedly this woman in the plaza here, we have a psychic in the plaza, is world renowned.
Really,
she's supposedly I know people that have gone to her, and she's told them stuff about their dead relatives nobody could know, about collectibles that they used to have that belonged to their dead father and things like that. I think they did an event with Magic at one point where they brought her over here, and then listeners could come up and get a reading. She's supposedly very good, and I've thought of it, but Monica's a big psychic person, right?
She goes once a month, I think.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's too much.
They're up in the mix.
I would do one if you did one. That's the only way, because if you're accepting this darkness into you, okay, we're boys, let's do it. Darkness. The second thing is this is from movies. I'm afraid I'm going to go in there and they're going to pull my cards, and she goes, "You must leave. You must leave here. There's a dark."
That's just all of a sudden crows start hitting the window. Or I think that was from an episode of From, by the way.
Oh,
remember that when they were upstairs and she starts doing the tarot card readings, and then all the birds start flying into the window. Hold on, where's our morning show man? Are you the morning show man?
Yes, sir. Yes,
there he is.
As a matter of fact, as a 30-year veteran of radio, I got to admit, I have enjoy your show more than anything I've heard on the radio since we've been in Florida.
Wow. That is
30
high.
years.
That is high praise, dude.
I really
Thank
do.
you. Thank you.
I feel like part of the family.
You are,
anyhow, every Thursday we had a Psychic Thursday, and I had a gentleman by the name of Jim that would come in, and he would do readings. And I figured, well, what the heck? It's entertainment. It'll draw people in. And it did. The phone lines were like wild. They were crazy. And as a matter of fact, one time all he asked for was hair color and eye color of the person that was calling. And then he told this guy, he said, you're looking at an automobile to buy. And he said, and it's red. He said, my recommendation is you don't buy that because there's something wrong with it. Oh. Well, the guy kind of blew him off, and 2 or 3 days later, the guy called back and says, "You remember that red automobile? Transmission fell out of it after I bought the thing."
Oh,
so
man!
Oh my God!
So did he dabble with you? Did he ever do anything or read you in a way that you thought was legit?
No, well, I saw him do a lot of things, and a lot of those things were to especially if they were a female, and especially if they were a good-looking female. And it had an awful lot to do with the fact that whatever it took for him to get sided up to him, But
so he was like a poon hound.
Yeah.
He was a psychic poon hound. He was like, let me tell you a little something, lady. He's like, I see you riding the face of a psychic man very soon.
Yeah. Well, he ended up in Arizona doing a television program, a psychic television program. And one day I got a phone call that they found him dead in bed. But this guy he did strange things, and I don't know how much of it was true or how it was, but it sure didn't convince me.
Where did you do morning radio?
Well, Texas and in Dallas, and also in St. Louis, and also in the Carolinas, which Carolinas was where we did the psychic Thursday.
How long you been out of the game?
Long enough that I feel better.
Yeah. Do you miss it at all, or was it kind of good to be rid of?
No, because I still wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. How old are you? You don't sound incredibly elderly.
I'm very elderly. I'm old as the hills and twice as dusty, but 75.
All right. Well, you sound pretty spry for 75, man. Well, I'm sorry. What was your name again? What was your name again? TJ. I appreciate the call, man. Don't be a stranger.
Still playing live music all over the area.
I love it, man. Well, don't be a stranger.
Hey, listen, I thank you very much for your show, and I enjoy it 100%.
Keep on enjoying it.
Appreciate it.
I didn't tell anybody this because I never got a chance to play it, but we were playing this. We were doing this phoner under grapefruit rules.
Now, is that the original sound? Or is that Danielle?
That's actually a hybrid. I peppered in a little bit of Danielle with the
where she starts
the
and the other thing finishes. You'll never know.
Do you remember? We're about the same age, so I was going to say you might be too young. Do you remember psychic Sylvia Brown, who was always on? I think she ended up being on Maury, but she was really known for being on with Montel. And her whole thing was she would supposedly help people find their relatives that were missing or find dead bodies or something.
No.
Well, I guess she was wrong all the time. And I found a clip on YouTube of all of the time she was wrong. And I just wanted to play this little snippet. So she's talking to these two parents whose son is missing, telling them about the person that took him and more.
And strange enough, Hispanic, but he had dreadlocks.
Oh, man.
Then Sylvia Brown confirmed their worst fears.
Is he still with us?
She shakes her head no. She says, is he still with us? And she shakes her head no.
Well, he's not. He's kidnapped.
Thankfully, Sean Hornbeck was found last week alive and well. His alleged abductor,
Turns out she was just perpetrating racial discrimination all these years. She's like, he was Mexican, dark Mexican with dreadlocks is all I can really see. And he's dead now.
A Jerome? I see a Jerome.
All right, one more. Who's been holding the longest? Senning Show, 703. Give it to me. We're talking psychics after this story in India where a woman got a bad reading about her relationship, and yeah, it was bad. I'll leave out the I'll leave out the gory.
I have a story that isn't necessarily mine. It's my aunt's. She's now in her 70s, but I've heard it a million times because she truly believes it. When she was 15, she was told by a psychic, and it wasn't a palm reading. She describes it as like burning things and a lot of candles and smoke. Sounds more like voodoo.
Okay.
But either way, she told her that she would spend her life with her high school sweetheart and raise 4 kids. Pretty much what you tell a 15-year-old high schooler with a boyfriend.
Right.
But she then left, and they broke up. High school sweetheart ended. She married a guy. They had 2 kids, so she's like, all right, story's not real. He ends up dying in Vietnam, And then during the funeral, she rekindles, I guess they're all friends, with her high school sweetheart. They have 2 more kids. And then end up spending the rest of their life to today raising 4 kids, having raised now.
Wow. That's pretty good. That's pretty damn, that's good. That's good. Sorry, I just love the sound. It was a good story. I just thought that should actually be, we shouldn't do that when something's bad. We should do it when something's good.
Oh, yeah.
That's us. You get the grapefruit treatment when it's really, really good.
I like that idea.
All right, let's step aside for a moment. When we come back, we're going to do some Fat Boy news. A little bit of an update when it comes to the McDonald's debacle with the CEO trying the burger. He's now causing other CEOs to try their burgers, and it's pretty damn funny. And also something that just outside the parameters of Fat Boy news, but it pertains to food and how your roommates could be poisoning you. Coming up next, keep it locked right here to 102.5 The Bone. What if Jurassic Park really existed? Well, first of all, you'd need reliable mobile connection to keep you online at the park. And with Xfinity Mobile, you're going to have Wi-Fi where you need it and 5G everywhere else, whether you're live streaming a T-Rex feeding or downloading park maps when you're lost in the Gallimimus Run, you can stay connected with Raptor fast speeds. Xfinity Mobile is there for you at home and at the park because it was born ready to roam. Xfinity, imagine that. And you can now cut your mobile bill in half with 2 lines of unlimited. Learn more today at XfinityMobile.com and watch Jurassic Park with Xfinity.
I said those true and friendly voices, those familiar words hit my heart and make it fonder of back then and how things were. When the outskirts of Atlanta.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The open mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
When's the last time you shopped your insurance rates for your home or business? Let the experts at Italiano do it for you with a free annual insurance checkup. They represent many companies and can find the ones that fit you best. Home, auto, business, life. Call Italiano today. Don't overpay your premiums. Italiano does personal evaluations, which are the perfect coverage solution for your business. And they offer protection for every size business. It's tailor-made business insurance. ItalianoInsurance.com.
How do you feel about old school cliches? Some of them are really, really true. Like if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. If you are in a career, a job that you just hate, you struggle to get out of bed in the morning, think about making that switch to the world of aviation maintenance with the National Aviation Academy right here in Clearwater, Florida, where you'll be trained in as little as 14 months and ready to enter the workforce doing something exciting. And you'll be trained by tinkering and working on actual airplanes and jets and all sorts of flying objects. You've got to check them out today. Make that change in your life. NAA.edu.
Things people don't believe in. Little green aliens. Bigfoot. And that Spectrum TV combines all your favorite streaming apps with live TV at no extra cost. But that one is actually true. You get over $100 worth of streaming apps like HBO Max, Hulu, Paramount Plus, Peacock, AMC Plus, and more, included with live TV at no extra cost. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com.
International Diamond Center makes getting the ring of her dreams easier than ever. March 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's our annual Tacori and Viraggio Bridal Weekend. The world's most renowned ring designers. They're here on the IDC stage with hundreds of new trending styles. For this event, get special incentives on these exquisite rings. Save up to $4,500 when you buy the engagement ring and wedding band. Or take advantage of 36 months zero-interest financing. And all new this year, if you're looking for a lab-grown diamond, we've got you covered. In fact, if you buy any Tacori or Viraggio setting, we'll give you a lab-grown diamond for free. Don't miss the biggest bridal showcase ever at IDC, featuring the industry's leaders in handcrafted, unique, and distinctive rings. Let our experts match the ring with the perfect hand-picked natural diamond, or ask about how you can get a free lab-grown diamond up to 5 carats. It's next weekend, March 13th, 14th, and 15th, exclusively at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. If you're into firearms and tactical gear, you need to check this out. Join my friends at Shark Coast Tactical March 13th and 14th for their in-store sales event featuring top firearm brands, exclusive deals, and reps on site, plus food and more. Then, March 15th, don't miss the first annual Sharkapalooza Range Day at the Guncraft Range in Ruskin. Grab a ticket and test fire guns and suppressors from some of your favorite brands, real range time, hands-on experience. Get all the Sharkapalooza details now at sharkcoasttactical.com.
A family office is a team built to handle the three biggest financial responsibilities a family faces: wealth management, tax strategy, and estate planning. Most firms only manage your investments and refer the rest out, hoping everyone stays aligned. At Trajan, we built something different. Your wealth, tax planning, and estate planning are handled together inside one firm under one roof. There's no guessing whether your CPA, advisor, and estate attorney are truly in sync, because our team works together every day on your behalf. When your financial life becomes more complex, your advice should become more coordinated, not more fragmented. One plan, one trusted team. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
This is attorney Dominic Ferriello. You know me from the radio station 102.5 The Bone. I've been giving legal advice for over 15 years and have my very own legal show, Ask the Dom. If you've been arrested and charged with a crime, perhaps you got a DUI or a drug charge, why don't you contact an attorney that you've listened to, you've heard, and you've known for many years? Give my office a call at 813-251-5550 or online at askthedom.com. Offices right here in Tampa Bay.
The Valspar Championship is back March 19th through the 22nd. Score $20 off Thursday GA tickets thanks to Michelob Ultra. Just scan the QR code at Winn-Dixie, Wawa, Lucan's Liquor, Circle K, or Frenchie's to unlock your savings. Big names, big swings, big savings. Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it.
Hey, Brandon Rhymes here. Top 1% Realtor team, Keller Williams Realty. Buy, sell, or invest in real estate, commercial or residential. 813-917-1894. ConsumerQB.com. 917-1894. ConsumerQB.com.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us, too, in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
The Lightning Hockey Spring Break Camp runs March 16th through the 20th for players of all skill levels, ages 5 to 15. Participants receive on-ice and off-ice training, a spring break-themed jersey, and Lightning swag. Space is limited. Register today at lightninghockeydevelopment.com/icecamps.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
You say every other day you want to get away, you want to see the country. I know.
I was a little quick on the trigger there. My apologies. Welcome back to Senning Show. Sending this one out to my boy, Ben Ruda, one of the many brains behind Tiza Energy, Caroline as well. Tiza Energy is a product that I use every single day. You're watching on Bone TV, there's my puck right there. Banging black cherry in the upper deck gets me through my day. These are pouches that you dip between your cheek and your gum. They're filled with tea-cut herbs, vitamins, minerals, and caffeine. I love the Bangin' Black Cherry because it's spicy. I like to feel that little bit of a burn. But there are flavors for everybody, minty, spicy, fruity. And if you think, John, I'm caffeinated and amped up enough. I don't need that. Well, they have the chill line, which will mellow you out. And they have the creamsicle chill, which is one of their most popular flavors. If you're trying to stop dipping, vaping, smoking, maybe you want to stay away from the snacks, of course it can help. And ladies, let this be a message to you. If you've got a man in your life who always has chaw in his jaw, spitting that nasty into an empty Mountain Dew bottle, get him some Tiza so you can tongue his mouth down the way that you always remembered. TizaEnergy.com. Use the code BONE20 for 20% off everything in the online store. And check out the store locator because Tiza has blown up completely. They are now in Walmarts, Walgreens, 7-Elevens, and much, much more. You can even order on Amazon, subscribe and save, and have a box showing up at your door every single week. We love you, Tiza. Why spit when you can swallow?
Take a big old bite. Paradise seems alright.
So I'm getting to a point now. This is Fat Boy News. We're doing it more regularly at around 2:30, 2:45, a few days a week. Fast food news, anything pertaining to food, really. I'm beginning to think, just think for a second, the power of a corporation like McDonald's.
Yeah.
Think of the brain power that is available for a company like McDonald's when it comes to marketing teams, things that the average person would not think about. I'm starting to, it's my favorite part of the song. I'm starting to think that this thing they did with the CEO was on purpose. Total flip it on your head, bizarre way to get so many people talking about your product. People that hate McDonald's, people that love McDonald's, people that have no interest in McDonald's have still been captivated by the McDonald's CEO trying the Big Arch Burger. You couldn't have created another commercial with McDonald's money and gotten the coverage of stories and social media presence of the McDonald's CEO seemingly being repulsed by his own burger and refusing to take a bite out of it. I'm starting to lean in the camp that this may have been done by complete design.
Really? Man, I don't know. I just don't see it. I get the, what is it? No
publicity is bad publicity.
But the CEO is struggling to eat the very burger he's...
Can I tell you how many things I've seen on social media of people reenacting it, people taking pictures of it, saying, what a great product, stealing his words. You've created this perpetual cycle of social media people recreating it and poking fun at it. And I don't know that you could have everything in my mind and your mind say, no, why would you do that?
Yeah.
The person who's behind all of this looks like he hates it. I just think in the modern day, whatever you can do to get the most impressions, good or bad, is what you do.
I'm kind of with you now.
It's insane.
But now you see all these other companies are doing it. Burger King is doing it. Wendy's is doing it.
Yeah, so I have not. I will play I'll play the Burger King one, which was pretty generic here in a second. I have not watched it yet, but Wendy's is now stepped up with their CEO trying their own burger, and I'm watching this for the first time. Stand by.
I don't even know if it's the burger. I think it's the breakfast
Applewood
thing.
smoked bacon,
Yeah.
our brand new bun, our square burger cooked on a flat grill, amazing, absolutely.
Wait, what the hell is it?
Cheese, fresh, never frozen beef, our Applewood smoked bacon.
It is. It's a bacon
our
cheeseburger.
brand new
Oh,
bun,
okay.
Our square burger cooked on a flat grill, amazing, absolutely wonderful.
All these CEOs sound like jackasses.
Giant bites.
This is exactly the way a great hamburger should be.
See?
You got to top it off with the fries and Frosty.
If the CEO of McDonald's does that, nobody talks about it. Nobody says a word about it. It dies in silence.
Okay, but to counter that, McDonald's does it. Now Burger King does it right. Do you, as a consumer, go, yeah, because Burger King's the better burger. Now you're leaning only towards Burger King because you're going, well, this CEO's chowing down where the McDonald's one knows how bad it is, know how much it's bad for you, it sucks, that he can't even get through a bite.
I think we live in a society more and more every day where nothing means anything. That's a crazy thing to say, but it's gotten so much traction that you now have other burger companies hopping on the bandwagon of what you did. Like you were, even if it was for not the right reasons, you've set the trend. You are the trendsetter in that way. And here is the, it's a much shorter clip, but here is the Burger King CEO taking a bite of a Whopper, which, oh, man, I want some Burger King so bad.
Not bad, right?
Only one thing missing. A napkin.
By the way, during all the conspiracies about Jim Carrey, nobody talking about the fact that the CEO of Burger King is clearly Val Kilmer.
Oh, I gotta
Yeah,
look
dude,
at
he
this
looks
thing.
exactly like Val Kilmer. I think Val Kilmer is still very much alive, living a secret life as the CEO of Burger King. That's my new.
Oh my God! Yes,
He looks a lot
especially
like.
in this photo. He's taking a bite.
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, he looks so much like Val Kilmer, dude. Why is nobody get on it, internet? Let's start telling the truth out here about everything.
Random, because I know you love some tacos. You
Yeah.
said that's your talk pick with all this stuff.
Yeah.
Talking Taco. Have you had it?
No. Oh wait, it's a place?
Yeah.
No. Where? is
Very expensive. I went there yesterday, and not
Is
bad.
it like a bougie taco place?
It replaced the Tijuana Flats that used to be in an area.
This is, I believe, Drew Garabo is going to be able to correct this because he's tight with these people. I believe this is the original owner of T-Flats that then separated from the company. I believe this is his new concept.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is the original Tijuana Flats dude that started a new company. Damn, it looks good.
It was very good. Very expensive though. Like I went yesterday and we got like 3 combos, 3 taco combos each. It was actually just the tacos, not a combo. Those and one extra taco. We paid like $50-something.
It bees like that out there.
I just
Was
think Tijuana that?
No, but I also, here's the thing. This is great, and it's I don't know what you would call it. These kind of sexy type chains. They're great, but if you want the best tacos, you can go get them for $1.50 a piece at the most legit taqueria that you can find running out of a truck on the side of God knows where. So it's there's a balance to it, but I compare it almost to the world of a Five Guys. Like this is a similar presentation and that it's a chain, and not that it's necessarily worth that, but it's going to be really good. It looks like they have ramen too. They have
they do?
They have noodles.
I didn't even see that.
Noodles and such.
Oh no, we just got tacos.
What kind of meat did you get in your taco?
I got the Caribbean one, obviously. So it was like steak and stuff. Fire. Ate 2 of them. Couldn't finish the 3 right away. It's filling. It's good.
I gotta try.
I thought you definitely would have had it.
No, I hadn't. I have not. I've not tried it yet. I have not. These people, I think, want to talk about the McDonald's conspiracy, or maybe Val Kilmer. Senning Show, you're live. What's up? You're in the middle of Fat Boy News.
Hey, John Tony.
What up, dog?
Not much. Hey, my biggest takeaway from the CEO video is even the CEO got skimped on fries from McDonald's. That thing wasn't even halfway full. And then halfway through the video, more fries were added to it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. That is one of the worst things. It does feel like back in the heyday of Mickey D's, you would get that container. They would be like oozing out, and then you'd have them at the bottom of the bag too. And now they don't ooze out of the top anymore. You're lucky to just have the bottom filled. That is a hell of an observation. What do you think? Is it possible that this was done on purpose?
No, I don't think so. I think the guy's just a robot.
Yeah, he's a McDonald's robot. Good to hear from you, buddy.
Hey, take care, man.
You bet. That was a hell of a segue, because speaking of fries, we've touched on this before, and I actually didn't bother me that much. I noticed it. I might have even called it a mild upgrade it was 2 years ago. Chick-fil-A changed the recipe on their waffle fries, and a lot of Chick-fil-A faithful lost their effing minds. They added a pea starch. It was a pea starch coating that was meant to help the fries stay crispier. Well, people absolutely freaked out, and it took them 2 years to do it. But a representative for the restaurant chain speaking out say that they're changing their recipe back to what it was pre-2024 and taking the pea starch off of the fry. With those big, thick-ass waffle fries, you just got to eat them. Like, you're not going to be able to let those bad boys sit around for a while. You got to eat them. You got to eat them.
Yeah.
Or they're going to be just a mushy potato in the bottom of your bag.
Fruity Pebbles in the bowl. You got to slam through that or you're going to be eating sog. Same thing with that. But also the waffle fries, for me, not that good without ketchup.
See, fair. I would say if you told me of all the fries on planet Earth, the one that I would turn down if I couldn't have sauce, it would be the Chick-fil-A waffle fry. Also because I dip it in the Chick-fil-A sauce. I dip it in the honey mustard. Chick-fil-A, shout out to everybody out there who's changing the world one ketchup packet at a time. They've got the dip and squeeze pouches where you can rip it open and did the rip and dip. So that's a fair assessment.
And the waffle fries, perfect for holding the sauce. You know what I mean? It just grips it in those little crevices.
Especially if you go with the squeeze and you can just squeeze a little line out right on top of your
Man, I miss all those good foods.
I miss potatoes. Senning Show, you're live. Who's this?
Hey, Jesse from Northport.
Jesse from Northport. What's up?
I'm thinking, and I know this is far-fetched, but wouldn't it be fun if all the leading CEO burger guys and gals took a blind test? Now I know a blind test with a square burger.
Yeah,
that might be a giveaway.
I think it's tough too because also Burger King, like that is an undeniable flavor. Once that charbroiled flavor hits your mouth,
Indeed.
Yeah. What's your favorite fast food burger?
Well, I'm a Cali girl.
In-N-Out.
I gotta go In-N-Out, man. Sorry.
There is a story, and it would be closer than obviously the West Coast. There is a story out there that I thought was a rumor, and it probably is, but I saw our buddy Mark covered on the Pinellas podcast. There are rumors on the deep web of an In-N-Out coming to the Tampa Bay area.
That would be nice.
Which I would love. It's always a treat. Anytime. So my in-law, thank you, Jesse. My in-laws used to live in Dallas, and for the longest time, that was the furthest east that they went.
Oh, really?
So I was in a regular rotation of having In-N-Out. It's a damn fine burger, and you get the fries, animal style, with all that whatever the hell they throw on there.
Yeah.
It's a damn fine, and they're always they're like the Chick-fil-A of the burger world.
Yeah.
The service is always on point. Like their people are not your average fast food workers. They seem to care a little bit more about what they're doing.
The Whopper your goat?
I don't know. I'd have to know who I'm picking. Am I picking from like the big three? Am I picking from BK, Mickey D's?
No, I'd say just like how she went In-N-Out. It's just what do you think is, and I think you couldn't pick an In-N-Out if you've only had like
I wouldn't pick that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pick that. I don't know, dude. It's a lot of pressure, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I would put like a Mickey D's double cheeseburger up against a BK double cheeseburger as my goats.
McDonald's double cheeseburgers, man. When you get the buy one, you get one for $1 and stuff. Oh, man, I miss that life.
Those were the good old days.
Why are we doing this to ourselves, John? We look good, though.
Yeah. I just want to be invited to one of Donald Trump's fast food parties. Oh. Give it to me all. Give it all to me.
You got to-go boxes? I'm taking a bunch of these, putting them in my pockets if I have to.
Don't go anywhere. When we come back, we're going to dig into John's joints with Drew Garabo. Little treat coming up in the back half of the hour. We got some of the boys from Tribal Seeds, who are performing at Reggae Rise Up, are going to join us on the phone line. But when we come back, I'll pay off on the story I didn't get to about the roommates being poisoned by their roommate with a very interesting item. You can poison your friends in a lot of weird ways. This one I've never heard of. We'll do that and a bunch more. Coming up next in John's Joints.
Start speaking. Are you all alone and you're hanging out with them? Because I know it's not me, yeah, but I can still pretend. Sing like a choir, waves of desire, try and stay quiet.
When something breaks in your home, you don't want to guess and have to search and find out who to call. That's why your go-to needs to be Hawkins Service Company. They handle air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, even pool repair. And they've been taking care of the Tampa Bay area homeowners for over 30 years with more than 4,000 five-star reviews and real service guarantees. New customers save 10% off of any service when you mention the bone. You can schedule today at HawkinsServiceCO.com. Hawkins Service Company. One call. Handles it all.
Yeah, she wants to set a scene. Yeah, she was a wild one. She got a wild side. She drinks a Woodstock, body painted tie-dye, butterfly tattoo right above the bell lines.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Come roll with us for 102.5 The Bone and Drew Garabo Live's Down to Bowl. The 5th annual Down to Bowl event is happening Saturday, March 21st from noon to 3 p.m. at Pin Chasers Veterans Location. Join Drew Garabo Live for a great time, raising money for a great cause, with all of the proceeds going to the Down Syndrome Association of Tampa Bay. Head to theboneonline.com now to register and find out how you can come roll with us. The 5th annual Down to Bowl with Drew Garabo Live and 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Achieva Credit Union.
What's your case worth? Injury.com by Morgan & Morgan.
The Valspar Championship is back March 19th through the 22nd. Score $20 off Thursday GA tickets thanks to Michelob Ultra. Just scan the QR code at Winn-Dixie, Wawa, Lucan's Liquor, Circle K, or Frenchie's to unlock your savings. Big names, big swings, big savings. Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it.
Hey folks, it's Bruce Woodburn here, the Lone Arranger. I've helped over 10,000 families become homeowners. And I'll tell you something right now, it's a buyer's market. Sellers are offering closing cost credits. They're making repairs, and there's plenty of room to negotiate. That wasn't the case a year ago. Waiting for rates to drop? That's like waiting for gas to hit $1.25. Sure, it might happen, but how long are you going to sit on empty? Meanwhile, home prices just keep climbing. Marry the house, date the rate. You can always refinance later when the timing is right. And don't forget, I've got programs with zero down payment, low down payment options. And if you work with one of my vetted real estate agents, you can get up to 25% of their commission back in your pocket for closing costs. Folks, I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to help you win. Call 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313, or go to WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com.
I remember brushing my hair and looking down and thinking, oh my gosh, do I have any hair left?
I used to look at women with thick, beautiful hair and think, why doesn't my hair look like that?
My thinning hair is making me feel so old.
If you want thick, healthy, gorgeous hair, then you need Hair Volume from New Nordic. With clinically proven ingredients like apple extract, biotin, and millet, Hair Volume nourishes your hair follicles to promote thicker, healthier looking hair. Say goodbye to shedding, thin, and dull hair, and hello to thick, healthy hair with Hair Volume.
Since taking Hair Volume, the shedding has all but stopped.
Now, instead of being jealous of other women's hair, I have friends who are jealous of mine.
My hairdresser couldn't believe the difference in my hair. Now she's using Hair Volume too.
Available as a tablet or delicious gummy, Hair Volume is available online at Amazon and NewNordicUSA.com, or find Hair Volume in the hair care aisle at your local CVS.
This is Attorney Dominic Ferriello. You know me as Ask the Dom from 102.5 The Bone. I've been giving out legal advice in the Bay Area for over 15 years to those that call in and listen to the show. If you've been injured in an auto accident, my office handles auto accident claims, motorcycle claims, trucking claims, as well as wrongful death actions. Contact me, the attorney that you've listened to and heard of for so many years. Let my office help you with your case. Main number is 813-251-5550, or you can go online to askthedom.com. Offices right here in Tampa Bay.
By texting 64,000, you agree to receive recurring automated marketing messages from Real Success. Message and data rates may apply. No purchase required. Terms apply. Available at ourrealsuccess.com.
Do you want to learn how to make money flipping houses and acquiring rental properties right here in the Tampa area without using your own money? You'll learn to flip houses and secure rental properties in your spare time to get on track towards real wealth building. We're offering a handful of motivated individuals the opportunity to attend our workshop right here in the Tampa area for free. That's right, we'll give you 2 free tickets when you text INVEST to 64,000. The Tampa area is the perfect market to flip houses and build rental income. Don't miss this opportunity. Come to a complimentary live 2-hour workshop next week right here in the Tampa area and learn how to start making money flipping homes and building long-term wealth with rental properties. To get 2 free tickets, text INVEST to 64,000. Text in the next 10 minutes, and registrants will also receive a free copy of our Funding for Deals guide. Text INVEST to 64,000 for 2 complimentary tickets. Text INVEST to 64,000.
International Diamond Center makes getting the ring of her dreams easier than ever. March 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's our annual Takorian Viraggio Bridal Weekend. The world's most renowned ring designers. They're here on the IDC stage with hundreds of new trending styles. For this event, get special incentives on these exquisite rings. Save up to $4,500 when you buy the engagement ring and wedding band, or take advantage of 36 months zero interest financing. And all new this year, if you're looking for a lab-grown diamond, we've got you covered. In fact, if you buy any Takori or Viraggio setting, we'll give you a lab-grown diamond for free. Don't miss the biggest bridal showcase ever at IDC, featuring the industry's leaders in handcrafted, unique, and distinctive rings. Let our experts match the ring with the perfect hand-picked natural diamond, or ask about how you can get a free lab-grown diamond up to 5 carats. It's next weekend, March 13th, 14th, and 15th, exclusively at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
The Bay Area Renaissance Festival returns with an expanded lineup of immersive attractions bringing even more adventure, energy, and imagination, including 3 all-new enhanced experiences. Log on to theboneonline.com and register to win 4 tickets to the Bay Area Renaissance Festival, weekends now through March 29th.
This hour of Senning Show sponsored by Trajan Wealth. Retirement planning built on trust.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Joint with your host, John Senning.
Of Tribal Seeds. Some of the boys from the group are going to join us at 3:30 as we get hyped for Reggae Rise Up, headed your way a little over a week. It's that time already. I am John Senning. You are about to be a part of John's Joints. We fire up the news every single afternoon at 3. We call it the Joints. We roll up some nuggets of life and much more to make it a full body experience. He is Dizzy, and the man who joins us every single afternoon before he gets ready for Drew Garabo Live is Drew R. Garabo. What's up, buddy?
Hello, guys. How's everything?
So far, so good.
Good. I think Kid Rock would indeed love the fact that you use a deep cut to start the show every day.
You probably have a contact for her, but we have that mutual friend. You actually know her, too. I think we mentioned it to you. Actually, I'll just say her name in case she's out there. Julia Freeman. Hook us up with a contact.
You want to text her? I'll text her right now.
For Bob Ritchie. I wonder if there's still... I don't know anything about that person's political leanings, but let's just say for the sake of argument, they were longtime friends and she was far left. At some point, you might not feel as comfortable reaching out to somebody like that. But that's without knowing anything about the relationship.
I don't know her. I know her, and I think I know her well enough to know that politics would not get in the way between her and a friendship with someone.
Her and Bobby.
She ain't like that.
Her and Bobby boy. John's Joints brought to you by marijuanadoctor.com. If you thought you were waiting for some ballot initiative so you could go to the dispensaries, it's not happening. That is not happening this time around. The only way you can get your hands on the great products from these dispensaries, the flower with THC percentages over 30%, pre-rolled joints, vape cartridges, gummies, and everything in between, is to get your card in the easiest way. marijuanadoctor.com. Use the code BONE30 to book your appointment. 40 locations throughout the state: Tampa, Sarasota, St. Pete, and well beyond. Use that code BONE30. $30 off, huge savings. Not going to find that anywhere else. And you'll be certified same day, shopping at dispensaries, finding your new favorite products, and enjoying what the state of Florida has to offer. Do not wait any longer. It's almost crazy that you waited this long. BONE30. Book it today at marijuanadoctor.com. I'm very excited to talk to the guys from Tribal Seeds because they were... I'm not going to say this directly to them in these words. Mm-hmm. I think they get less recognition for the jump off of this scene than they should. Because I think when there was this thing that happened in maybe like the 2012s, early 2020s, 2010s, late 2010s, where a lot of places you would walk into a beach bar, you'd walk into certain places, you'd hear music that maybe you never heard before. And it was really powered by the Dirty Heads at that time. But when you turned on a Dirty Heads radio in 2010 on your Spotify or your Pandora, like this was one of the bands that really pushed the movement. And there's a couple of them, and I just don't know that they're mentioned enough in the same breath with the huge jump off of the genre as a whole. And I'm excited to talk to them. They're very deep. I'm super curious to know what they're going to be like because they're not the "let's burn a joint" type lyrics. No. They're very, very, very deep, and I'll be curious to know what they're like.
In the world of white boy reggae, for lack of a better term, they are one of the more authentic throwbacks to what reggae used to be about, when, like the political uprising, social statements, etc.
Yeah, so Stevie is the dude that's kind of the lead singer that I believe started the band. They've had tons of members. Like, it's kind of a ever-evolving band where people come and go, but Stevie's the dude that started it, and he had to step away from the band for like 2 years, and that's when we saw them play at Red Rocks. They opened up for Dirty Heads, and they had Hector Roots Lewis performed with them. Blew my freaking mind. And since last year, we got to see him with Stevie at Rise Up, and they're back again this year. Just a great, great vibe and really cool music.
We need to bring this up with them. You and I have seen them separately at Red Rocks.
Oh, you saw? Oh,
yeah, they opened for Stick Figure.
Oh, that's funny.
That was my first time seeing them.
Oh, and you probably got to see him. Oh, yeah, at that point, Stevie was back with the band.
Yeah, they blew me away.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh.
And they have a giant band. Like they're very, very musically based. I teased this, and I didn't get to it, so we're going to hit it now. You'd like to think that if you have roommates, you can trust them. But I think sometimes we take for granted that you know these people. Maybe you know them, and your refrigerator and your counters are filled with food, and you just trust somebody with your life by allowing them access to your food. And this roommate did some bad things with what I would say a not very prominent poison.
Nightmare for a couple in Santa Clarita. They say they were poisoned by their roommate. They say after numerous illnesses and emergency room visits, they discovered their food was being coated in what appears to be bug spray.
Ooh.
Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter live with those details. Leanne.
Dude, they have the videos with it, and the dude is legit just going to everything. All of the food on the counter, he's going into the cupboard. He has like a giant spray bottle. He's just spraying everything with bug spray.
Mark, that toxic tenant seen wearing a gas mask as he's spraying down the kitchen. The 42-year-old now charged with trying to poison his roommates. A terrifying scene as a Santa Clarita man allegedly douses the kitchen in poison to target his roommates.
We don't want to be in fear anymore. We're tired of it. We just want to be safe.
Oh, no.
Billy Sonhopper and her husband David say 42-year-old Timothy Bradbury has been targeting them for months, but it wasn't until they saw the surveillance video.
Not going to lie, the guy spraying the spray, he looks like Corey Cardinal.
They realized their lives were in danger.
He was spraying stuff all over our groceries, like our fruit, our vegetables, our coffee pot that we use every morning.
We're feeling funny, and we've gone to the hospital, and I have liver damage, and she's had health issues on top of the ones that she already has.
When deputies went to investigate Tuesday, the 42-year-old ended up in an hours-long standoff before finally giving himself up and being arrested. Detectives taking a can of Raid as evidence. Bradbury charged with poisoning the couple. They say his tactics have been escalating.
It worries me tremendously. He set our house on fire.
Oh my God.
He's obviously poisoned our stuff. He's destroyed our property. I've had to get a new car because
Yeah, this guy is bad. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this guy's bad news.
Yeah.
This guy is not the kind of guy you want around your house.
A police standoff. Do you think when they came, he had the bug spray and a lighter? He's like, step closer.
Get back.
This gives me a great idea for a phoner. Married couples that take in a roommate, you are just begging for trouble.
Yeah, I can't. Not for a million different reasons.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think that anytime you change the dynamic of what you have within your relationship to adding in a new person, it's we have that room in our house that is separate from the rest of the house. So like when we first bought the house, the real estate guy was like, this would be a great opportunity. You could rent this out as an Airbnb or get. We would never do that in a million years.
Way.
But just the idea of like having another person, especially somebody you didn't know, like it would have to be like the closest friend ever, not just a friend of mine, a friend of the family that I've known forever before I would do that. Being poisoned is really. Actually, which one would you rather? Would you rather the guys putting Raid all over your food, or you come home and he's railing your wife?
Oh, the food.
You would rather the food.
I'd rather the food.
We're going through it together instead of I come home and go, now I got to murder you both.
Yeah, it is. Now you have to poison all their food.
Strength in numbers.
Yeah.
You think that after he sprayed the food down with bug spray, he was like, hey, you guys going to go raid the refrigerator?
He's just throwing in little hints all the way along the path.
You want to listen to some Black Flag? Enjoy.
That
was a pest control thing.
Sorry. Oh, it was? Okay, sorry. Yeah, my pest control knowledge is not deep enough for your jokes.
I grew up with commercials.
Damn it. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth held a briefing at the Pentagon on Iran earlier this morning. Hegseth announced that the U.S. sank an Iranian warship in the Indian Ocean, supposedly something that has not been done since World War II. I have a short clip of Pete Hegseth explaining.
In the Indian Ocean, and we'll play it on the screen there, an American submarine sunk an Iranian warship that thought it was safe in international waters. Instead, it was sunk by a torpedo. Quiet death. The first sinking of an enemy ship by a torpedo since World War II. Like in that war, back when we were still the War Department, we are fighting to win.
I like a war man that's got some theatrics behind him. You know, why give a straight delivery when you can really feel a little bit of pro wrestling with your war at the same time?
I heard he got mad that the media is making a big deal about the U.S. The U.S. service people who have lost their lives. It shouldn't be front page news, he said.
Yeah, I don't. The sad part about it, if I was a betting man, I think we only are getting a fraction of the story at this point. I mean, they are dropping so many bombs in so many different places. They supposedly took out our largest radar system in the Middle East at the biggest base in the Middle East last night. I don't know if you heard my comments earlier. Elon Musk is 100% shadow banning content on the war. It's probably not a healthy thing, but as of late, the main thing I'm looking for on X is updates for what's going on. On my For You page, knowing that I search it out often, I could scroll for 10 minutes and not see one thing. So last night I started searching keywords, and sure enough, half the stuff that came up was, Elon, why are you blocking all of the content from the Middle East? Why is there nothing on my feed about what's going on with Iran? Specifically, the bombs that Iran is dropping.
Right.
If you really dig on X right now, you can find a million different things from Pete Hegseth, from the United States government, from the president saying what we're doing to them. You can't find anything about the bombs that they're dropping. And they're supposedly using this tactic, there was a name for it that I read, where you fire off all of your cheapest, like, do-nothing missiles and drones right away because the cost of our anti-missile technology is so insane that you fire off these missiles you know can do nothing and they're not even really going to do anything just so they have to shoot them down with these big, expensive $400 million anti-missile technology, and then eventually they'll start shooting the real stuff once we've used up all of our resources.
I think Iran was a lot more prepared for this than we would want them to be.
And you know what? Nobody's saying that. Nobody official. No, I'm not. I think you're right. I just think, would you say it? Like, I don't think that's something that Pete Hegseth would say or anybody would say, but it's just I don't know. It's a little bit scary that we are getting such a one-sided story of what is happening.
Isn't Al Jazeera very unbiased, allegedly?
I mentioned that earlier. I said AP, Al Jazeera, and BBC, not the ones that we
I did a search for BBC.
Yeah. not the ones that
your
we
favorites.
Yeah, not the ones
James
that,
Hardon came up.
Yeah, not the ones that we said on the other ones.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh my
Yeah.
God, sexy John.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sexy John's
I didn't know.
off the rails.
I didn't know that I couldn't join you. But those are places I think that you can get a little more of the. It's almost weird that X was going to be this place that was. It's where you can get the real news, and now that the S is hitting the fan, you actually have to go back to the real media to find out what's really going on. What a world we live in.
Yep. When is this coming to an end, John? If you had to bet, do we go longer than a week, longer than 2 weeks, longer than a month, longer than 2 months?
6 months. 6 months to a year. 6 months to a year. We'll still be talking about it.
That's bad for me, dog. Gas prices are high.
I think. I don't know if you
get a Tesla.
If you saw this story about how we have CIA operatives going into Iran. I think it's the Houthis. That's who they are.
Okay.
We're trying to get the people of Iran to uprise more. So the CIA is going into Iran. And I think this has gone bad a million times because I think we did this once with the Taliban and we gave them a bunch of weapons and then, spoiler alert, they used them on us. But we're giving them weapons and saying, go fight the power and fight the evil forces in Iran. I think there are so many things working beneath the surface that we don't even know about right now that I don't think even if you stopped it today, I think it would take another 4 or 5 months to really stop it.
What keeps me at peace with what we're doing over there is I remember talking to an Iranian gentleman on a golf course about 5 years ago, and he was talking about how the Iranians will not listen to diplomacy. You have to punch them in the face.
Yeah.
That's the only way to negotiate with them is to play tough, and we're certainly doing that.
Yeah, there are a lot of people talking about the Strait of the Strait of Hormuz?
Yeah,
where a bunch of things come through, and I think it's all but shut down right now. And a lot of people complaining. Hormuz. Does that sound right?
Perfect.
Thank you. So Trump came out and said we're going to start ushering ships through ourselves with our warships. And from the stuff that I read, they're like, that is bad. That is to put yourself, when you look at it on a map, this little strait, it's very, very narrow. Like you're so close to the land of Iran that we would be a sitting duck for God knows what if we started taking our own warships and ushering people through this tight little strait. They'd be trouble.
3, 4, 5, 6.
You mentioned earlier that you want to be the guy like hits the button.
Hit the button on the torpedo. Yeah, I mean, if I go the guy.
Rather that, where like you find him, there he is, battleship style, hit the button, or you're the guy in the drone flying the drone over remotely and striking someone.
There is something about that because from what I understand, I don't think I'm telling any secrets here. I think a lot of those people are in Tampa.
Yeah,
I think a lot of those people are at CENTCOM at McDill. That is such a wild element of war that somebody is essentially playing a video game in a dark room somewhere in Tampa, dropping bombs on people. I still want to be in the submarine.
Yeah,
I think it'd be a little more hands on. I mean, if I'm gonna go full war, I might as well be there.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to go to some of the restaurants on McDill. So I think I'd like to go in CENTCOM and do one of the drones and be like, hey, let's go up to Osteria and grab some dinner.
Yeah, that would be dope. You strike, be like, dinner?
Dinner's
Drinks
on me.
Drinks
you heroes.
Well, and I've heard about that, the pizza place in there.
Oh, dude, the pizza at McDill Air Force Base is something else, man. They make, it's a very special McDill dough that they use. Thank you, John.
Scottie Pippen over here.
That means I'm Jordan. Thank you.
Basketball guy over here.
Yeah, what
Sexy
say?
John's a basketball guy.
He is, dude. He knows hoops. He loves hoop. Loves talking hoop.
I don't want to.
Who's your favorite current player in the NBA, John?
Well, I did hit a 10-leg parlay last night.
You did?
So, yep, I did.
Oh.
I'd say probably Dikembe Mutombo.
Well, Dikembe Mutombo's been retired and dead for a couple of years.
No, that's not the guy. That was just a joke.
Okay.
I'm talking about.
Who are you talking about? Current NBA player.
Darko Milicic.
Well, he was a Piston and then a Magic in the 90s.
Yep.
Yeah, hasn't probably played since 2004.
I think
a current player in the NBA, John?
If I had to choose, gun to the head.
Yep.
I'd probably pick.
Any current player in the NBA?
Yeah, I'd pick.
Yep. Kobe's dad, just so you know. He's not.
I'd probably have to be honestly.
Can't pick LeBron.
I'd pick probably, truthfully.
Don't Google. Any player in the NBA.
What's funny is that I do know players.
Yeah, I don't hear any.
But I can't.
So many are coming to your head.
No,
it's hard to select one.
I can't come up with anyone.
Just one.
The only one that's in my head right now is James Harden, only because of James Harden.
Right, yeah. No, you know what team he plays for now?
He plays for the Rockets.
Yeah, well, he was traded to the Sixers.
Oh, yeah, the Sixers.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy? Who's the one guy, real jacked? He played for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Glenn Robinson?
No.
Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Yes, that's the guy.
Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Exactly.
He still plays.
That's who I meant to say.
Okay.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's Greek.
Yeah.
The Greek freak.
The Greek freak. Greek freak.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Yep, that's the guy that.
No.
That I like.
My favorite Mutombo story is, and it's a true story. He walked in as a rookie, walked into this party with all these ladies and celebrities and everything, and he goes, "Who wants to sex Mutombo?" That exact. If you Google "Who wants to sex Mutombo," you'll find that's a true story.
Yeah, I love all. I know
you love ball.
I love all the guys though. You know, it's really.
You love ball.
It's hard to say, at any given time who my favorite is. You know that. But
I do.
When you're so into the game,
so into ball.
That's all.
It's hard for you to pick one.
All is life, dog.
All right,
ball don't lie.
Let's step aside for a moment so we can be on time for the for the fellas from Tribal Seeds. Hit you with a little Tribal Seeds along the way. Don't go anywhere. We got more joints to fire up and Tribal Seeds live in the midst of John's Joints coming up next. ScoopyNutrition.com. If you love your dog the way that I love my dog, you love them a lot, and you want to make sure that they're healthy no matter what age. And Scoopy Nutrition has so many great products. No matter what's going on with your pet, so many dogs suffer from allergies, whether it be the stuff they bring in or their food, breathe in, or their food. They have the allergy bites that can help them with that. The skin and coat looking a little dull, they can help with that. Maybe you have a dog that has high anxiety, the calming bites. And one thing I've learned, a hip and joint supplement is so important for your dog as they get a little bit older. But I really want to talk to you about the Scoopy Nutrition Super Health Soft Chews, because my sweet baby boy, Brody, his face is right on the package. This is jam-packed full of ashwagandha, turmeric, salmon oil, and a super herb formula that is going to provide the ultimate wellness shield for your dog as they get older. It is so important, these little things to just keep in mind to make sure that they live a long, full, fulfilling life. And Ben over at Scoopy Nutrition, he just blows my mind with what a giving, sweet man he is. He dropped a bomb on me this morning. So we're giving a portion of the proceeds from the Super Health Soft Chews to Satchel's Last Resort, a great rescue down in Sarasota. He announced to me this morning, Scoopy Nutrition will now match every single bag that is bought for Satchel's Last Resort. So please go get these Super Health Soft Chews. You'll be doing something for a great, great cause. And we've still got more of these Senning Show keychains. If you order now, you will get a Senning Show keychain. It's a cool picture of me and Brody sitting down by the river with a Senning Show logo over the top. You've got to check it out. ScoopyNutrition.com. Also, shout out to Ben for sponsoring Elaine at Down to Bowl. And also, get your tickets to Down to Bowl, theboneonline.com.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
For this Wednesday afternoon, westbound I-4 delay accumulating toward the interchange with 275, same with 275 south. Any earlier wrecks have been cleared, but in Pinellas, a crash just in Bay Pines Boulevard eastbound affecting westbound traffic too around Veterans Memorial Park. Also have a crash 66th Street north at 5th Avenue. This is Eric with traffic.
2 family members were violently rear-ended, but insurance denied liability. Farah and Farah used crash data to prove fault and secured $3 million. Farah and Farah's ready to cook. Tampa.
It's Corona Spring Break. Come party with us all spring break long. We're giving you the chance to win a cruise for 2, sample Corona, and win Corona gear. Corona. It's Lime time. Visit coronaspringbreak.com for more details.
Do you want free internet forever? Yeah, we thought so. That's why Spectrum is giving you just that. Free fiber-powered internet forever when you switch and get 4 mobile lines from Spectrum. No internet bills, no taxes, no late fees. Just fast fiber-powered internet. Call 833-901-0178 to find out how. But hurry, this deal won't last forever. Once more, 833-901-0178. Or visit spectrum.com/freeforever to learn more.
Turn up the temperature tonight at the Gold Club, where Tampa Bay comes to play. The hottest lineup, the boldest atmosphere, with more VIP rooms, more stages, and more champagne rooms than any other club. Experience it for yourself at the Gold Club, 6222 East Adamo Drive.
Buying a home, as you know, is one of life's biggest milestones, and in today's market, an authentic pre-approval can make all the difference, which gains the seller's confidence and makes your offer stand out. The mortgage advisors at Achieva Credit Union offer expert, local, and personalized guidance that you need to find the right loan that truly fits your life. You can apply by going to achievacu.com, ACHIEVACU.com, or stop by a branch. Achieva is an equal housing lender and is federally insured by the NCUA.
Last year, I had back pain radiating down my right leg. The pain was so bad I was willing to cut my leg off to stop the pain. I could barely walk and had to stoop over when I did just to take pressure off the spine. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. In my professional career, I've represented thousands of people who've had herniated discs and issues with their neck and back, but never fully appreciated what they were going through until it was my turn. It's like trying to describe colors to a blind person who's never had sight. All I can tell you is it hurt like hell, but worse. My daily walk was gone, and that bothered me a great deal. Then I thought of all of you and how much more devastating this type of injury could be for you. My life stopped. I now feel your pain. Just know at Morgan & Morgan, we got your back. I understand. Morgan means more. Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
International Diamond Center makes getting the ring of her dreams easier than ever. March 13th, 14th, and 15th. It's our annual Tacori and Viraggio Bridal Weekend. The world's most renowned ring designers. They're here on the IDC stage with hundreds of new trending styles. For this event, get special incentives on these exquisite rings. Save up to $4,500 when you buy the engagement ring and wedding band. Or take advantage of 36 months zero-interest financing. And all new this year, if you're looking for a lab-grown diamond, we've got you covered. In fact, if you buy any Tacori or Viraggio setting, we'll give you a lab-grown diamond for free. Don't miss the biggest bridal showcase ever at IDC, featuring the industry's leaders in handcrafted, unique, and distinctive rings. Let our experts match the ring with the perfect hand-picked natural diamond, or ask about how you can get a free lab-grown diamond up to 5 carats. It's next weekend, March 13th, 14th, and 15th, exclusively at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/Mike.
The Strawberry Festival returns to Plant City February 26th through March 8th with great shows like Brantley Gilbert Wednesday, March 4th, Dierks Bentley Thursday, March 5th, and catch Pitbull Toddler as well as The Offspring on Saturday, March 7th. All at the Florida Strawberry Festival February 26th through March 8th.
If you've been injured, we're prepared and ready to help. Call Farah & Farah anytime.
Tampa.
You could win a new Corvette Z06 at the Strawberry Festival from Stingray Chevrolet, the best Corvette we've ever raffled. Tickets still just $5. Every dollar benefits unity in the community right here at home. Enter online at stingraychevroletraffle.com.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
SunToyota.com.
I'm meteorologist Jim Weber in the Sky Tower Weather Center. Partly cloudy skies for today. It's another warm one with that daytime high into the mid-80s with a few isolated pop-up showers later on this afternoon. Then tonight, mild conditions, scattered clouds, overnight lows into the upper 60s. We continue warm, a better chance of rain as we head through Thursday. Rain chance up to about 40%, daytime high of 86.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
Senning Show. You're in the midst of John's Joints. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy. That is Drew Garabo.
Yo, yo.
Very exciting opportunity. Shout out to Bill Owens, who's always hooking us up with great guests. Reggae Rise Up has become a staple in the community here in St. Petersburg, just like Tribal Seeds is a staple in the entire genre. And we are very, very lucky right now to have on the phone line 3 members of Tribal Seeds, T-Ray, Zeb, and Sakari of Tribal Seeds. What's going on, guys? How we doing?
Yeah, what's up?
Yo. On down.
I love it. Bringing the energy. Where are you guys geographically located right now?
We're in SoCal. I'm in San Diego. This is T-Ray.
What up?
Oh, nice.
What up, T-Ray?
And LA for me and Zeb.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Los Angeles, South Bay, I live. Yep.
Hell yeah.
We've got the we've got California borderline covered with everybody. How excited are we for Reggae Rise Up? It's got to be pretty cool to watch this festival and this community just blow up more and more every year. You guys put on a great show last year. The crowd was very, very thick. Is St. Pete starting to feel a little bit like home?
Yeah, I would say definitely, man. We've been there so many times, and we just love the vibes. Every time we come, it's always a great time.
Yep, I remember the first one still. So definitely always excited to be a part of this family and this continuing growing festival.
When you say the first one you did or the first one ever? Because I'm trying to remember if you were on that first bill.
I probably did the first one ever too.
Yeah, and that one, it's fun to think about because that first ever Reggae Rise Up was in the parking lot of Raymond James Stadium.
Yep.
Wow.
And then they eventually moved it to a much more beautiful location, no offense, right there in Vinoy Park. The glow up is real.
Definitely. Yeah, it's awesome to see. It's awesome to see how much the festival has grown over the years too, and the whole movement, the whole scene.
Speaking of the whole scene, there's a very loose definition of reggae now. You know, you have Reggae Rise Up and hip hop acts like Cypress Hill and De La Soul are coming, and then you've got Little Stranger doing it from a hip hop perspective. I think you guys really represent the true roots reggae, not just the sound, but kind of that political uprising, social upheaval element in Tribal Seeds. Does that make sense, boys?
Definitely. We were inspired by, Jamaican reggae music growing up, and that message and their influence played a big part in our upbringing, not just the music, but our upbringing as well. So when it came time to try to start playing instruments and put a band together, that was definitely a prominent part that we wanted in our music to hold true to the foundations of reggae music and where it came from and the initial messages in it.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I would say that connecting it back now to those other artists, those hip hop artists and those acts. Remember, it's reggae that birthed hip hop, so the connection will forever be there. So we tour with a lot of hip hop artists, just like they collaborate with a lot of hip hop artists and reggae artists as well. So it's always a connection and a unique twist, to that whole genre and that connection between the two of them.
Hell yeah.
We were talking to members of Tribal Seeds. They're going to be headlining the Vibe stage Saturday night at Reggae Rise Up. Guys, I'm always intrigued with the songwriting process, and I'm not sure if it falls more on specific members when it comes to lyrics, but kind of building off of what Drew said with the content of the message. And really on the latest album, Ancient Blood, I felt like it was some of the best lyrics that you guys have ever put down. What is that process like, and where is the jumping off point when it comes to writing a song as a band?
Yeah, our lead vocalist, Steve, he does most of the writing for the album. And again, he's heavily influenced by, the foundations of reggae music. And he just pulls from it. He does a lot of reading himself, and he does a lot of research himself, and his lyrics are very well thought out. And it's not a quick process for him when he writes music. He puts a lot of thought into what he wants to convey and what type of messages he wants to put out. So that's kind of his process. Yeah. And then I remember saying I'll let you talk to Zeb after, but I remember saying to you, Zeb, and to Tony Ray that, everybody on the album kind of came with good penmanship. There's a lot of good writing on the entire album from everyone included.
Yeah, I agree. And all the features, we had amazing features on that record as well that all just blended with Steve's lyrics and the message that we're trying to get across to people. And I just think it all came together really well. I would say, Steve, I've been in this business for probably 30 years and played with some of the greats in reggae music. And Steve is one of the top songwriting lyricists that I've ever worked with personally, because just knowing how he crafts his lyrics, he's very meticulous about the cadences of it and the message that's behind it. And he doesn't like to rhyme cat bat hat. You know what I mean? He delves deep. He delves really deep into what he's saying. And it's, that's, when I first joined the band, I started really getting into what exactly this brother's saying. And, he's got some incredible lyrics.
Absolutely. I'm curious to kind of pick your brains a little bit. I saw you guys open up for Dirty Heads at Red Rocks. I think it was 2023, 2024, and that was during the period of time where Stevie had stepped back from the live performing and Hector Roots Lewis stepped in. What was that process like? Was it challenging during that window of time? Was Stevie still majorly involved behind the scenes? What was it like to kind of have somebody else jump in, and now obviously with Stevie being back? How would you describe that entire process?
Yeah, that was the time when Steve was writing for the album Ancient Blood. So he wanted to take a step back from performing to focus on finishing the writing for the album. So that was his, thought process into stepping away for that time. And yeah, it was, kind of nerve-wracking not being there with our lead singer for that year and enlisting Hector Roots Lewis. But Hector Roots came through. He brought the energy. He brought, he held it down for Steve while he was out, working on the album. And we couldn't have been happier with the way, things panned out, having Hector Roots step in for Steve.
Yeah,
it wasn't an easy process for him. It was, it was a lot of work, and it was a lot of, commitment that he came with, and we were all super impressed, and, we're good friends now to this day, and, we love that brother there,
You guys share a distinction that both John and I separately have gone to Red Rocks and seen you guys. I saw you with Stick Figure, and John saw you with Dirty Heads. Just from an audience perspective, I would think that has to be one of the coolest venues to play the kind of music that you guys play. Is that accurate?
Definitely. It's one of our favorite venues. Most definitely.
Gorgeous.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
I got another new favorite for you too. So Red Rock is definitely number one on the list, but the Radio Show was awesome too.
What is that?
Yeah,
that went out last year.
San Diego Radio Show, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I keep hearing a lot. I don't know if you guys have played there. I imagine you've played everywhere. I keep hearing a lot about Dillon, Colorado, too. The amphitheater in Dillon sits right on a huge lake up in the mountains as well.
It's beautiful. Yeah, we played there a few times with 311 and those guys. We played there about probably 2 or 3 times, I think.
You guys going to get any time to see the other artists on Saturday? You got De La Soul right before you guys go on. Expendables, Pacifier, Cashed Out.
Well, let me say one thing. Like, the band that I'm most excited to see is De La Soul.
Hell yeah.
I grew up with De La Soul, and, like, I couldn't believe it when they're on their show with us, right? But we go on right after them, so I'm going to have to hear it from where we're setting up on our stage,
Man, they'll get you a golf cart, bro.
Yeah.
We try to work it out.
You almost need a drone. You almost need a human little drone mobile. Getting through that crowd, even with a golf cart, it's going to take you a minute. They need a little...
Drone me over to the other stage.
A little mini helicopter.
Put that on the rider.
We're talking to the guys. We're talking to the guys from Tribal Seeds. Everybody looking forward to Reggae Rise Up, headed our way next weekend, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It will be here. I heard a little rumor that you guys are working on new music. Do you think we can expect a full album soon? Are you guys going to drop some singles? How far out are we?
As of right now, we're focused on finishing a few singles. So we're going to do the single thing for this year and next year, and then, start building the album in the meantime.
That's awesome.
Perfect. Well, we cannot wait to see you guys. Tribal Seeds, check out all their new music and make sure that you are there Saturday night at the Vibe stage. An absolutely amazing performance every single time. We appreciate you guys making time for us today.
Thank you guys so much.
Much love.
We love you.
Much love. That was actually as smooth as it can go with 3 different people in 3 different places.
Yeah, I would say so. It wasn't quite Sugar Hill Gang-esque. Because wasn't it it didn't beep every time the Sugar Hill Gang came in, but it was, if I remember, like we would be talking and then all of a sudden just another Sugar Hill Gang member would pop on the line.
When they told me that we'd be talking to Sugar Hill Gang, the very first rap act really, and the first band that got me into rap music, I was over the moon excited. And then they were like, well, it's going to be weird because the band, you're going to start with Big Bang Hank or whatever, and then the other band members will come in. So we start talking to the first dude, had a terrible connection. He's like, hey, yeah, MAS to the GER. And then, boop, what up with it? This is Big Bang Hank. What y'all doing? Oh, hey, Hank. Boop. What y'all doing? What's up? Oh my God!
I was trying to see.
Trying to find it. I may have scrubbed it.
Oh, you really? Oh,
no,
yeah.
Dude, so awful.
It was a moment in time, only to be compared to the Yin Yang Twins. Wait.
They just played SeaWorld, I think, last week.
Oh, dude, they
got that venue?
They get wild at SeaWorld.
They did get wild.
Yeah.
The fans, like people who go to SeaWorld, families are like, to the sweat running down my bone.
Yeah, it's a serious occasion when the Yin Yang Twins come through SeaWorld.
I would like to see them perform, not for nothing, though. They seem fun.
I think it's the kind of thing that would be fun no matter what.
Sure.
Like they've got the energy and the songs that you know so much that it would be fun.
You still have their number?
No. I do remember it being my greatest moment in radio history when I got, you know, the guys' names from Yin Yang Twins, Diz?
D-Rock and Kane.
I think I had D-Rock. I had D-Rock's cell phone number.
Oh, for real?
This was well after the heyday was over, and they were pushing a single, and I remember just being surprised at how excited they were that we were going to play the song. And he was like, take my number, man. Call me anytime. I'm like, okay. And I was
like, calm down.
Yeah. It was,
so he calls him. Hey, D-Ray, how you doing?
Thursday night, we have a call, and we just chat about what's going on in the world. And while we have a moment, we would love to tell you about something very cool we've got coming up Thursday, March 19th. It's going down at the Valspar Championship at Innisbrook. You're going to be able to play hooky. We love playing hooky, and we love holes. And you will have access to the Dex imaging deck off of the 11th green. So you're going to be able to see the 11th green and a perfect view of the 12th tee. It's a $200 ticket that's going to get you complimentary full-service premium bar, high top seating, neutral samples. We're going to have the custom hat press out there making some cool hats. We will be broadcasting from 1 all the way to 7 with tons of giveaways along the way. You can get your tickets at ValsparChampionship.com or go to theboneonline.com. This is all presented by Neutral.
I heard on the radio today that the guys from Bluebell down south will be there with a working fire extinguisher. This Valspar tournament is so cool. If you've never been to a golf tournament before and you think it's a stuffy atmosphere or whatever, you couldn't be more wrong. It's vibrant colors, and they're encouraging you to get rowdy with us on the hooky hole. You'll be able to see at number 11 people dropping bombs onto the green. This is going to be a hell of a time with John and me.
Yes, and we're working on some sort of bingo card that will hopefully have me in rare form by the end of the broadcast. The 6 hour is it 6? 6 hour broadcast is a marathon.
Yep.
But I'd like to think in the last 3, I'm really going to ramp up into the rowdy phase.
Oh, good.
And it's going to be a great time. So make your plans right now. Go to theboneonline.com and get your tickets.
You think you've got a rowdy yet subdued golf announcer voice?
Yeah, I could try. Yeah,
right.
I'm sure it's somewhere in there.
Yeah, I want to hear it on the hooky hole.
Well, you
because we'll be broadcasting live, right?
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Well, Sexy John, is he into the idea of starting carts now?
Start what?
The smoking.
Starting a carton.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that during this phase of health that I'm not necessarily interested, but usually it starts with the drinks.
Yeah.
So if you get me far enough down the road and I really start feeling myself, this version of me has not been seen burning a heater, so it might look pretty good on paper.
I think you would look good with like a nice like Hugh Hefner pipe.
Yeah.
Or
if you start smoking a pipe,
yeah,
that'd be so cool.
Guy.
Game over.
Yeah.
Little bubble pipe.
Is that the pipe or?
Oh yeah. Oh, well, yeah. Eventually.
Pre-show stuff.
I've been meaning, I don't know if you heard me mention it yesterday. I actually brought it up while I was being shaved, Drew. I'm not sure if you heard it because I know you listened to the first season, the new season of High Strange.
Oh, I heard you talking about
Lindsay.
it. I like him.
Yeah. You listened to the first one, didn't you?
I did.
The first season?
Yeah.
Dude, this second season, as riveted as I've been by a podcast in such a long time. The people that they interview and the stuff that they talk about, it really, really makes you think about UFOs and people being abducted by aliens and that have had these experiences much differently. So that's an accompaniment note to what I'm about to tell you, because new declassified documents from over 3 decades ago have revealed that an encounter with a suspected UFO at the South Pole was covered up. The records unsealed by this year by Argentina's Ministry of Foreign Affairs have confirmed an eyewitness account from 1991 when military personnel and civilian researchers in Antarctica detected and saw a large flying saucer over their base. A retired Argentine Air Force non-commissioned officer telling investigators in early 2000 he was stationed at a San Martin base, a small scientific military station. And at the start of the polar night, when the sun stays down for months, an alarm went off on the base. And despite 3 needle pens measuring different heights of the ionosphere, this gets a little deep, the part of the atmosphere where solar radiation exists, all of the needles at the exact same moment started drawing the same pattern, which doesn't happen. And at that moment, a giant UFO appeared in front of everybody with a huge circle of light slowly moving silently right over the base.
I mean, if it's going to show up anywhere, it's going to be down there.
Have you ever heard about, like, you can't film anything in Antarctica? Have you heard that supposedly, like, there are, if they found out that you were filming anything in Antarctica on your phone would be taken and you could get in trouble. I think that the secrets of society are hidden somewhere in Antarctica.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, are there any permanent residents of Antarctica? I don't think so. I think just penguins, right?
And polar bears. Yeah.
Well, I believe Chris Kringle somewhere around there.
He's in North Pole.
Yeah.
Is that not the same place?
No, Antarctica's down there.
They're in the opposite ends?
South Pole. Yeah. North Pole.
Antarctica's in the South Pole?
Oh, now you got me wondering.
Yes.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't know.
It's at the bottom.
Yeah, I think it's at the very bottom of the world.
That just doesn't make any sense.
Where
It's so cold.
Yeah.
I mean, it just...
Well, John, the Earth, it's warm around the equator, and then the further north you go, very cold, and then you go south, hot, 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 and then ice cold. I don't know how that works either.
Huh.
Where is Antarctica?
You guys taught me something here today.
Well, happy to do it. Where is Antarctica? Here we go. The southernmost point of the Earth, encompassing the South Pole, situated in the southern hemisphere. This isolated continent is surrounded by the Southern Ocean,
Dude,
and lies entirely south of the Antarctic Circle, 10,000 miles from New York.
this has got to be a flat Earth thing. This makes no sense. South equals cold? Yeah, right, guys.
While no one lives there permanently, it is a hub for scientific research and tourism with popular routes departing from South America, where it's very hot.
I'm reading about the filming thing because, yes, there's a treaty in place, claims and any military use. It came into force in 1961, where pretty much you have to observe very strict rules, only be taken by certain travel companies and companions, and often come with filming and media restrictions. I think the Earth might be flat, by the way.
Dude, you ready for a crazy Antarctica fact? 11 babies were born in Antarctica, primarily as a symbolic move by Argentina and Chile in the late 70s and 80s to strengthen their territorial claims over the continent. So they're like, go down there and have a baby, and we own it.
We claim.
Man, you know that I'm not going to say anything specific, but that Begonia movie that we talked about.
Oh, yeah.
There is an element of it when you get to it that the Earth is portrayed as a flat Earth. Did you pick up on that?
Yes.
Yeah. It gets weird and alien-y, but from the aliens' perspective, when you get there, Earth is flat. Yep. And they're just pretty much like standing around, like watching Earth. Like they're standing around this thing, and Earth is here, and it's flat with a bubble around it, and the aliens all just kind of stand around and are like,
a dome.
A dome, yeah. There's a dome. There's like a dome around it.
You're giving away too much.
I'm sorry. It's the last.
What platform did you watch this on?
It did come out somewhere.
Okay, because I looked on Netflix. They don't have it. I looked on what?
Is this a D joke?
Oh no, I promise. No, yeah, sorry.
Why, do you know where it is?
It's
Peacock. Yeah. Thank you. Oh. What can I make a tease?
I don't know. You're good at this, dog. I don't know.
It is.
Sorry that I got PTSD now.
No,
PTSD's nuts. Yes, it is. It is Peacock.
Speaking of hot and cold, you ever notice if you go, comes out hot in your breath, but if you go, it's cold? Why you do that?
Well, because when you go, it just comes from your mouth where it's about 80-something degrees, and if you go, that comes from within you where your temperature is 98.6.
I don't know if that's good, but it makes sense.
I just
put your hand up and check.
Made it up on the spot.
No, I know, I understand it, but I just didn't.
What about your nose?
I didn't really find the connection. Like if you would have said, you ever notice when you say hot, it comes out hot, but when you say cold, it comes out cold?
Does it?
I don't know.
Oh.
It would have been more impressive if that was actually the situation.
Did you say in High Strange that there was a dude who?
Yes. And he
got probed.
He's probed, and he went to the hospital, and they were like, somebody took you. Somebody, like, what happened? You need to tell us what happened.
And he was like, alien?
No, he didn't tell them. He was just like, I don't know. It's pretty much what he told them. knowing that he had been probed.
Can't they do a DNA test to see if it's like an alien or
I don't know.
rapist?
I don't know, but so they have the whole episode with it, but then they have, and there was another episode from last season where they did this. They hypnotize the people so that they can relive. So they have the whole entire hypnosis session. It is terrifying. It is so scary to listen to, like, this guy reliving his experience of being abducted by aliens.
All right, you guys get abducted, and they hold a laser pistol to your head, and they're like, "We're going to probe you. You get to choose.
Yes!
You get to choose which hole it goes down. They're either going to probe you here, or they're going to probe you here in the mouth or in the butt. Where
How
do you take
big
it?
is the probe?
Gigantic, enormous, like very uncomfortably
long
thick
or
and large.
long and girthy?
Long and thick.
Okay. I'll
Black,
probably
too.
take the mouth.
Interesting.
I'm trying to think if there's any other holes.
It could damage your moneymaker.
Oh, man. I want them to get the best research. I'm going to go, why don't you go on both sides and just see.
That's very nice of you.
You just spit roast me, Daddy. Yeah.
What is that spit roast? We do not compute.
Take me to your leader.
Glad I asked.
Hey. Don't go anywhere. In mere moments, Drew Garabo Live will begin with Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy. I'll be hanging out with the boys today. I cannot wait. But before we do all that, you know we love telling you about the best in the biz, Jeff Borum.
He is the best in the biz. He knows that business backwards and forwards. He invests a ton of money into marketing and research. He wants to stay on top of things so he can do a great job for you. Jeff Borum.
I love reading these little stories about people that have gone with Team Boron. Miles lived over in Orlando, and he found out that he got a brand new position at his job that was going to bring him to Tampa. It's a happy time. It's an exciting time, but a little stressful because he needed to move in a very specific timeline. And, of course, he made the call to Team Borum, powered by eXp Realty, because they take any stress when it comes to the home buying or selling process, and they just let it wash away because they want to make sure that this process is as smooth as possible. He got his new place in Tampa, started his new job, and all is well. Let that be your story. No matter what is going on in the world of real estate, you got to hit up Team Borum.
Powered by eXp Realty. Buying a home and selling a home can be the biggest decision you make in your life. Don't trust some schmuck. Go with Jeff Borum, Borham, and you could be packing tonight.
Thank you, Diz. Thank you, Drew. Thank you to everybody who called, watched, listened, everything in between. We will be back live tomorrow, 1 p.m. with a brand new Senning Show. Goodbye, and keep it locked to 102.5 The Bone.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real Raw Radio. 102.5 The Bone. John Senning and Drew Garabo are live at the Valspar Championship, presented by Neutral, which means time to ditch work. Join the Bone Thursday, live at the Dex Deck on the 11th green. Play hooky, watch some golf. Quiet! Oh, come get rowdy with the boys. Limited tickets are available to see the action from the 11th green and 12th tee box. We have a full-service premium bar, and we'll be making custom hats with our hat press pop-up that you can only get at our broadcast. I mean, come on. Sound better than your job? Yeah, no shit. It is. Listen to The Bone all week to win tickets, or head to theboneonline.com now to buy your tickets today. Then join us Thursday, March 19th at the Valspar. Come hang with John, Drew, and 102.5 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Fire rescue extinguishing a fire presently 75 south at I-4. 2 right lanes are blocked. Stop and go to Harney Road. Wreck Brandon Boulevard at South and North Miller Road. In Pinellas, still 2 crashes. 66th Street North at 5th Avenue and Bay Pines Boulevard eastbound east of Hoover or 95th Street. Give yourself 10 to 15 minutes here. This is Eric with Drevick.
Rear-ended by a dump truck. A man suffered brain damage no MRI could detect. Farah and Farah used expert medical evidence to uncover the rare condition and secured $5.7 million. Let Farah cook, Tampa.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more. Thanks to the Good Feet store.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.79%, APR 5.81% on a 30-year fixed-rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3rd-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
Come back for the magic. Come back for the laughter. Step into adventure at the Bay Area Renaissance Festival. Weekends February 14th through March 29th. We can't wait to celebrate with you. Get tickets at Circle K or BayAreaRenFest.com.
Cashback is not available on gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Couponing. Wow, you didn't strike me as the coupon type.
Just trying to stay ahead of inflation. Gas, groceries, everything. It's all more expensive. I need to save wherever I can.
Have you tried Upside yet?
Upside? What's that?
It's a free app that I use that pays cash back for every gallon of gas I buy. You've got to buy gas to get around anyway. Might as well get paid for it.
Come on, does that really add up to anything?
I've already made around $200. The extra cash helped pay down my bills, and I even had a little extra left to treat myself.
And the Upside app is free?
Totally free, and the cash back is real. You can transfer the cash right to your bank account.
I'm downloading Upside right now.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code ENJOY to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, to PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code ENJOY for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Jackson Hewitt handles your taxes and your stress. Inhale on no surprise price of $149 or less. Exhale, paying more for complicated taxes. You won't. Inhale, new tax law knowledge. Exhale, missing out on your biggest refund? Certainly not. Don't miss paying $149 or less. Rest easy. Jackson Hewitt's got your taxes. Guaranteed. Limited time offer for new clients on federal returns. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com/149.
Hop in a John Deere Gator XUV for a day's work. Let's see what's on the to-do list. There goes the tree. And the fence. Not a problem. Because you've got a cargo box filled with solutions. Up to 4,000 pounds of towing capacity. And you're ready to roll.
The power's out!
Here we go again. The Gator XUV, built for every kind of workday. Learn more at John